What is up? Welcome back. It's Sunday night, and we are here after a long hiatus of taking some chill off time. And yeah, guys, we're back. Today I'm going to be running solo for a little bit, and then I'll be joined probably by Derpy and Brian. Brian said he'll probably be coming in a little bit, but Derpy will be joining me for sure. As you can see, Derpy's got some of his social media set up already, so some of the people from Derpy's channel will probably jump in, say what's up, and yeah, well, it's your boy Crispy, and here we are on another Sunday. Past my 44th birthday, which is crazy as hell. I just had my birthday, and yeah, 44, enjoying life, and yeah, had a really good time. I got to do some cool stuff, hung out with a lot of my students, and got some cool messages from a lot of my friends, and really appreciate all the birthday wishes and stuff. So I thank you guys. But overall, how was your guys' weekend? Pretty good. Just here hanging out. Going to be covering some stuff today, as you can see, nerd news, Marvel, DC. Alien Earth. Got to check that out. It's a good show. So we'll be talking about it a little bit later. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and check out what's going on today. As of right now, we have a couple of talking points. Nothing too crazy. What's up? What's up? It sounds like camera audio. Let me go ahead and check this out real quick. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. Audio. Ah, that's what's up. Okay, now I should be better. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Biggie? Good to see you, my man. There you go. I should be better now. I went ahead and switched it. I had it set to my freaking headphones because, yeah, I've been doing a lot of gaming. What's up, David? What's up, Robert? Good to see you, my guys. Way better. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, man. Hope you guys are doing good. And, yeah. Been chilling. Been doing a lot of Helldivers, getting ready for next week's drop. It's coming in. They're going to be allowing the Xbox players to jump in, the Spartans, as they call them. And we'll be getting some new ODST drops. So any Halo fans that are out there that are interested in getting into something that's kind of similar to the old school gaming with Halo, Helldivers is going to be bringing it to you by the 26th, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys go check that out. It's going to be pretty fucking dope. It's going to be really, really dope. What else has been going on this week? That's nothing crazy. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, Alien Earth dropped, which is a show on Hulu, and it's based about the Aliens franchise. If you guys haven't seen it, it is worth it. It is super worth it. It is a great show. I got past the first episode. I was kind of worried that it was gonna be as bad as the last movie that they dropped, but not. It's actually really, really good. What the movie consists of, or the story goes off of, is the Weyland-Yutani company that makes the cyborgs sent a ship out to the darkest planets or the darkest places in the universe to go look for like the worst creatures, because they wanted to study and I guess like exploit them as weapons. And on the way back, the xenomorph gets out, causes a ruckus, everybody dies. The only thing that's left is the cyborg that's in charge of the mission. And he ends up, setting the ship to crash land on Earth, and it just smashes into the Earth on the first episode. So you have all of these weird creatures that get out, and yeah, it's a very, very interesting concept for the alien story, for it not to be something where we are sending soldiers out to go fight them other places that are safe. Like, we're bringing them to Earth, and I think it's going to be the bonkers show. First episode was pretty tight. Need to see the second episode, but it is extremely worth it. If you've seen it, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, there was that. Aliens went really well. Like I said, Brian and Derpy will probably join me in a little bit. They already have this stuff up. But yeah, we also have, let me see. Yeah, I'll bring this up. So recently, I'll look it up right now too. Let me go ahead and look this up. VOT Rising. So we ended up getting some images that dropped recently for the new Boys spinoff. Of course, the Boys has been this. It's a television, or no, not television. It's on Amazon Prime. It's about a group of superheroes that are pretty vulgar, pretty violent. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, Derpy, I got you, brother. Um, yeah, it's pretty violent and vile. If you haven't seen it, um, it's it's a crazy show. The Boys is a crazy show, but we ended up getting two variations of the spin-off show, which was the one about the school Gen V. Yeah, I think it's called Gen V, and now we have another prequel that's coming out called what is it, Vought Rising. So let me go ahead and bring this up. I'll show you guys so you guys can get a check of it. There we go. Bang. Did it pop up? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is a shot of all the characters that are going to be returning, or actually not returning, but being brought up. We got, of course, Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy was probably one of the most, I guess, beloved characters out of the new season, even though his character in the comics is vile, dude. I cannot explain to you how much in the comic books these characters are so much more viler than the way they're shown in the live action. It's pretty crazy, but the comic book it's way worse. But he's kind of more palatable, I guess you could say, in the series. In the live action, Soldier Boy is actually a really interesting character, kind of fun, a very I guess the best way to do it is to put it as the U.S. agent guy from Thunderbolt, but of course, like no holds bars and very sexually driven, as most characters in this show are. Then you have Will Hotchman as the Torpedo. I'm guessing he's like a Navy. From his costume, it looks like he's like a Navy kind of like swimmer. Then you have Mason Dye as Bomb Sight. I guess he blows stuff up. And Elizabeth Posey as Private Angel. Now, I'm not familiar with any of these characters. I'm not going to act like I know who these characters are from the comic books or anything like that. If I've read about them, they were forgettable. I mean, Soldier Boy in the comic books is a little bit weird, so he's not as badass as he is in the live action. I'll tell you that much. He's a lot more cooler in the live action. But yeah, this is a first look at them getting their first one, Vought Rising. This is going to be more of a prequel to the Boys series, talking about how Vought started off and became the conglomerate that it is in the show. And yeah, and then we have, of course, not too long ago, we had a trailer for Gen V2, which brings in a lot of the original characters. For Gen V1, of course, there was the passing of the main character in real life. He died in a motorcycle accident, so they'll probably have his character off in some other way, transferred or whatnot to another school, or maybe even have it to where he was killed in the show. Yeah, it's very much like Mystery Men. I'm getting that kind of vibes too. That's not even, yeah, I could see that. But Mystery Men was such a underrated movie. Like, it was really good if you think about it. For what it's worth, it kind of opened up like the genre of superhero films that were more grounded. I guess like The Watchmen and all that stuff. It kind of has like the old school vibes of the old school characters. So man, Mystery Men was such a good fucking show. I like that movie. Man, I didn't think anybody remembered that show. But yeah, Mystery Men was really, really good. Yeah, so this is a first trailer and teaser that we got for Vought Rising. Again, Jensen Ackles' return. Really, really great character. Can't wait for the show. I'm going to probably be super excited to see that. What about you guys? I hope you guys are kind of interested in that. That'd be pretty dope. Let's see what else we got. It's crazy because, like, when I don't have the Boys, it's like, even with that, man, I haven't really been online too much in these last couple of weeks. And there's not even a lot of like hardcore comic book. I mean, other than the things like Mary Jane breaking up with that weird guy in the comic books. What else popped off? The Captain America stuff we're probably going to talk about a little bit later. In one or two. I'm one, two. I'm old too. You're not old, dude. You're not old. I'm old. But yeah, I haven't really been online because after Superman and Fantastic Four, I think a lot of the momentum for superhero shit kind of dropped. Not really too much interesting. Fantastic Four was again, a mid-range movie. It wasn't super crazy where people are rushing to go back and rewatch it or whatever. They see it one time and they're pretty good. And not only that, like, I mean, you could probably get away with watching it on some kind of weird website or whatever too, and not have to pay the amount of money. And that's what's crazy, man. Like, I was thinking about this past week, and in my mind, I was kind of wondering, like, is the movie scene a dying aspect, or is it because the films that are coming out are not worth the value of the ticket anymore? Like, I don't know. Like, I always try to break things down in my head, like in a business mindset, try to understand where the current dynamic of things are going. And I'm not one to shy away from the idea of it being where I think movies nowadays just suck. Some of them are good, but some of them never get the momentum to really be in the forefront. Of course, a lot of people fight for the idea that Marvel and DC and stuff are in the, because I truly believe this is like, there's nothing like they've taken over all the movie scenarios or whatever. So when a movie comes out, there's a larger percentage chance that it's going to be a Marvel film, and then either or a DC film or a Pixar film slash to Disney. There's not really anything Star Wars coming in because they're working on making everything streaming. But yeah, like it's gotten to this point where if it's not a Disney or if it's not a Marvel movie, it's probably some weird indie film. I think A24 is making a pretty solid comeback when it comes to filmmaking. They did release Weapons. I haven't seen it, but I've heard really, really good things about it. The other film that came out that was pretty good that I heard wasn't too bad was Naked Gun. So Naked Gun was another film that's pretty good. I think Derpy said he saw it and he said it was really well. So he'll probably come in a little bit and talk about it too. But Weapons is the one that I heard is kind of interesting. And really, other than that, I really don't know what's out in the films because the only other thing that I've heard about is, of course, it was the Fantastic Four. That's the only thing that made a huge amount of noise. The writing has dropped. Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot to put up. Yeah, sorry. I have the comments up now. I do appreciate it. David says the writing has dropped. They want to buy the properties and hold, but holding too long is no good. They're hedging their bets. I mean, yeah, like in a way, right? Like the concept is like, yeah, the writing and the creative writing has dropped. And I was just talking to Brian about this earlier this week. We talked to each other like on the phone. He'll call me up and just to say what's up. And it was my birthday, so he just wanted to call. And we were talking about like how bad I thought Ironheart was, because now it's what is it? War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds came out, and everybody's shitting on it like it's the worst film ever. And I haven't seen it. I don't think I'm gonna watch it, but it can't be worse than like the Dragon Ball film and the fucking Street Fighter Chun-Li movie. It can't be as bad as those. Those were bad. Or just The Room in general, right? Which is the High Mark. Oh, High Mark. But yeah, I heard it's pretty bad, but the Fantastic Four too, it suffered from some writing issues, and so did Superman and all this other stuff. And Superman was pretty well deserved or reserved, and it was well accepted for how they wrote Superman out. Right, Superman was written very, very well. I think I heard it across the board that a lot of people were impressed with the way Superman was written. But Lex Luthor was the one that was like less entertaining or less like watching. So I don't know what that is. I guess thanks, pleasing pundits, whatever. Thank you very much from Kick. Hey, Kick, awesome. Hey, yeah, Lex Luthor was written kind of odd, and so was the Ironheart character, who's supposed to be like this like genius character, probably like I forgot in the comic books how they pronounce it, but they're like she's like the second smartest or third smartest person in the world. She's smarter than Reed Richards. She's probably just as smart, if not as Valeria or Moon Girl and Red Dragon or whatever it's called, Red Dinosaur. But yeah, easiest question I can ask anybody that got to see Fantastic Four and Ironheart is: do you feel that Riri Williams was written smarter or smarter than Reed Richards? Because I didn't feel she wasn't even fucking close to it. Like it was horribly written, horribly written. And then it was real crazy, man, because then everybody was all like, I don't know, like I don't want to I don't want to name call them because a lot of the reviewers that came out that were like really fighting for that show, like I feel like they were grabbing on hairs, man, because there was really nothing good to tie onto that. But everyone was super excited to see Mephisto, and again, I don't see a point in bringing a character out like that. It was equivalent to Lady Death in Agatha. It's another show, man. Agatha all along. They brought in Aubrey Plaza, who's now going to play Lady Death in the MCU. So that's really, really interesting. Oh, Derpy. Derpy's on. Hey, what's up, Derp?
What's
Yo,
up? How we doing?
good, 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 brother. How you doing?
I'm doing great. What were you talking about? I didn't get to get. What were we talking about?
Yeah, yeah. Right now we are talking about like just the writing in general. I was talking about how I do have some talking points like to cover that are some news, like nerd news that are coming out with like comics and film and stuff like that. But like how after we had Superman and after we had Fantastic Four, I feel like the momentum for the nerd
Died
quality
off.
online kind of died out, man. You feel that, right?
Yeah,
And it's
I
hard. Go for it. Go
it,
for
it it's been dry since Superman and Fantastic Four. Honestly, I mean, there's been some decent movies, but not like movies that we're expecting because it's the end of the summer. I mean, like, but I it get the fact that fatigue may have
kind of set in.
yeah.
It's crazy though, right? Because I remember when like let's say Endgame came out,
Right.
the talking idea, even like some
And
movie
never
before that,
nobody stopped talking about it.
like people would talk about those films like weeks after, right?
Right, and then
There was
still
so
go
much
see it
to
again.
dissect. There was so much to talk about. But like we had two major films come out. And mind you, I think
One sets the universe and one sets up uh an Avenger 4 or 5 movie.
well even with that, right? Like both films weren't like horrible.
No.
And a lot of people praised them at the very beginning of the release, and then as soon as we got like weeks later, people kind of like, oh, well, you know what, like they were okay, but they weren't like I don't know, like a James Cameron film or something like super crazy, right?
Right.
um but the thing is like there's not really much to discuss at the surface level of what it is that they released. And I think
Right.
this is because of like the writing, right? Like the writing has gotten weaker. The 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 films themselves are just reaching the bare minimum of what we kind of will accept for film and not think it's horrible. So like if you consider like you look at Fantastic Four and you look at Thunderbolts.
I
Like
enjoyed Thunderbolts more than Fantastic Four, honestly.
did you?
Yeah, I did.
That's pretty crazy. But like it's crazy because like they're two different vibes, right?
Right. Right.
Like I feel like the Fantastic Four had that 2012 superhero style film, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, the
Right.
old Fantastic Four vibes, where the Thunderbolts has like the new age Civil War kind of vibes. It's kind of weird to explain though, right?
Right. I
Because
mean,
they're
I
the
get where you're
same.
coming from, Chris.
Yeah, yeah, because they're like the same movies. Like they're the same thing. They're superhero films. But like the Thunderbolts had that really edgy teenage punk kind of vibe
Right.
to it.
Right.
And the Fantastic Four had this like I don't know, like mom and dad style superhero telling. Does that make sense? If that makes sense.
Uh yeah, it did. It did. It's
Yeah.
just like I I didn't like Phantom. I mean, I liked it was all right, but like
Mhm.
for a movie, but for a Marvel movie, I wasn't like thoroughly like excited to go see it again. When it came to Fantastic Four,
Mhm.
but we're like almost a month now out of it, right?
Yeah, and it's super forgetful. Super like a forgettable film.
Right.
I remember the
But
hype
you
of. I
tell
remember
Brian over
the.
here. You tell Brian over here. He's better than Superman.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I was talking to Brian about stuff like this the other day, and we talked about it. You remember when the Fantastic Four came out? Superman came out right before that, and Brian and I were talking about how the numbers don't lie,
right,
and now we have it to where Superman is beating the living shit out of the Fantastic Four film.
right, and
Like
well,
so,
it's dying off. You
yeah,
know,
but
like
well, I mean, yeah,
Galactus
but this
in the
Fantastic
third
Four
act.
film died off like I think in the third week they had like an 80% drop off. So right now it's
Yeah,
gotta have like a zero to like it's gotta be completely in just in shambles.
they better
And
do. They better do Doomsday right, because this fall off with Fantastic Four is gonna. It might hurt
I
Marvel
think
in the
it
long
hurts a
run.
million percent, dude. I think it's gonna hurt a fuckload. And the thing is like it's crazy because Triggs won't be able to come on because he has work, right? But he is a big fan of Comics Explained, Rob Jefferson. We all are. The guy's super
He's the
intelligent.
goat. He's the
Yeah,
goat.
yeah, we're all fans of his and
That's
whatnot.
how I found out my stuff.
He recently did a podcast with Den of Nerds, right?
Ooh,
And in that show, and that's
I
because
don't
Den
like.
of Nerds is
I don't
kind of
like
like,
Den. I don't like Den of
yeah,
Nerds anymore.
and that's
He's
the
kind
thing.
of a.
Like he's kind of like he's in this middle line with his like content that he's creating, where like he comes out and he kind of like he tries to talk about like every theory that's kind of casually talked about, like kind of like it almost reminds me of that weird guy from Star Wars, Mikey O or Mikey something.
You mean
It's
Star
some
Wars
dude that
theory?
just like every time that there's like a rumor, he makes like a whole video about it. He drops like fucking 14 videos a day on nonsense. But the Den of Nerd guy's been kind of casually like that, where he's kind of like reaching into nothing. What's up, Sal? Good to see you, my man. And then I'm sorry, Uziel, what's up, Oots? Says, how would you feel if they made new heroes? We keep getting the shows of heroes that have been made a while back, such as the Hulk. How many Hulk actors have we had so far? I want to say we have like four Hulk actors, three Hulk actors, man. No, four. Yeah, I think four. But like the thing is, there are new characters. Like there are characters. Are you talking about new characters like in a different company? Or are you talking about new characters in Marvel? That's a different story. Scott from Kick says, I'd love to join your live stream whenever you're streaming.
That's a
Add me
bot.
in
That's
Discord.
a bot.
Is that one of
That's a
your
bot.
homies or no?
No, that's a bot.
Oh
They
no.
did. They did that all the time.
Nope. I haven't been on Kick too long. Sorry, Scott. You'd have to tell me like a cool joke if you want to get on here. And then Sal, of course, what's up? He says Rob is great. Rob Jefferson,
Awesome.
Jefferson is one of the coolest motherfuckers on the planet. The only thing that kind of gets to me is like I feel sometimes he kind of like
Sometimes
he like
you get into
baits like he baits some of these movies to kind of be on the good side of these people. But in the interview with Den of Nerds, he pretty much says exactly what I've been saying, which is like we're getting to this like culmination of now almost 20 years of Marvel.
We're getting to the point where we're gonna get into the nerdy stuff.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like he was saying that, we're culminating to the very, very end before we get some type of reboot, right?
Right.
But it's in such a mess that even he says, I don't know how. I'm always, yes, you are, Sal. Sal's a G at comics too, man. Rob even says it where he says, I don't know how they're going to pull this off when they're not like, because they've written themselves into so many corners.
Right.
There's so many unused assets that they wasted in some of the films when they could have been using those times and spaces to set up the thing that they're going for right now.
You could think that the previous Disney person.
Oh, the guy who was running it, right? What was his name? It wasn't Feige. It wasn't
No, it was
Iger?
yeah, I don't think it's Iger. I think it's the other one.
Okay. Yeah.
But my point is that you can thank him with all the mess that Marvel has gotten themselves into more than Feige.
Well, yeah, but like the thing is like
because he's in charge. He's in charge of Disney. He wanted all the stuff that happened.
Yeah. But even with that, like you would assume that someone like Kevin Feige, who's been in the business for a long time, knows what works, knows the formula, would simply say, "Hey, man, you know what? I don't think this is a good idea."
Right.
And then they would be like, "But what do you know? You just buy us coffee." You know what I mean? No, he's the
Right.
dude. He's the guy that's kind of like set him up with all this success. So I would say like maybe the guy would say, "Hey, you know what? I recommend we do something like this." And Kevin Feige says, "Hey, you know what? That's the in thing. I guess we should." You know what I mean? Because like the way I look at it is like this: you have like the Jane Foster Thor film, right?
Right. How are
There
they
was
gonna be? How are they even gonna introduce her? She's still in hell.
right. Oh well, she. It's very interesting, right? Like in the comic books,
And then
she
we have
becomes
her
a
coming
Valkyrie.
too.
So they're gonna
Yeah.
make her a Valkyrie, which I again am so weirded out by because there was a moment where they were like, "Yo, we need more female heroines, and there's not enough." And it's like, well, we have a lot of them, and they're like, no, 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 but they're not strong because I don't know, they're not. They're all already, I don't know, heroes or whatever. So there was this big push on making Jane Foster like a superhero, which then she becomes Thor, and that made a huge stink in the comic book world, right?
Right.
And then not too long after that, they made her the All Mother.
What is
Yeah,
that?
yeah. The All Mother was literally Odin, but then sat on the council of all the different realms and was like a mediator for a lot of the shit. And you're
A
kind of like,
human.
huh?
A human.
Yeah, yeah. And there
Originally
is
a
some
human. They made her like the
god of everything.
goddess of everything.
Yeah, it was kind of
That is
silly for a
so
moment.
lame.
Yeah,
That
it was
is the lamest thing I've ever heard in my life.
yeah, it was kind of silly when they wrote it out, but like they did flesh it out a little bit, but it never landed. I thought it was an okay flesh out, but it wasn't enough, even in my opinion. They were like, well, the reason she is such a good god when she becomes Thor is because her humanity helps her to be more caring to the smaller characters that aren't gods or that aren't Asgardians or whatever the fuck it is. And in my mind, I'm like, all right, like that's not too bad. But in my
That's not.
mind, I'm like, but that's what makes Thor such a compelling character, is that he understands humanity and he understands the weakness of these characters and how he has to humble himself to be a better person, to be a better god. Right? Because when it's a human
Right.
person and they just relate, then you're like, oh, okay, well, it's because she gets it. And it kind of like writes itself off. But
You
with
know what we should
Thor,
do,
he
Chris?
doesn't understand. It's like Superman. Like when Superman's giving his speech at the end of the film and he's like, this is what makes me human. Like the
Right.
back of your
Right.
head, you're like, oh, well, you're a Kryptonian and you're super strong. But I mean, he's absolutely correct.
You know what we should do, Chris?
Yeah.
Maybe we should go back and like read uh do a live of reading of comics, prepare ourselves for Doomsday.
That would be cool, man. I wouldn't mind.
Or do one for Supergirl too.
Yeah. The only problem with the Doomsday one is
There's no
I
comic
don't
yet.
even know what they're
Right.
doing.
Right,
Like
right.
like I'll tell you what, like
Maybe we could do one for Secret Wars.
Secret Wars would be dope. Secret Wars would be dope. That's more
That's up your alley.
it's more solid. Yeah. Well, it's more solid. You have an idea more on what that's based because like I'll even put this out there like Sal's a really really good comic book guy. He understands and he knows the history. What comic books, Sal, do you think Doomsday, the Marvel Doomsday film is going to follow? What do you think it's going to work off of? Because there is no Doomsday comic book.
Right.
There is no Marvel Doomsday. That's from DC.
Right.
That's Superman's Doomsday.
Right.
But like there, so
You want to do the Supergirl one too?
yeah, the Supergirl one. That's where they find her at a bar. I forgot what it's. It's a Girl or Lady of Tomorrow or whatever. It's
Woman of Tomorrow.
Woman of Tomorrow.
Maybe we could do like a reading or something
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I mean,
like a live reading of it.
it's a pretty solid comic book. The gimmick is they depower her a little bit because the area or the place that she's in has like a red sun.
Yeah.
So it allows her to like, it allows her to not be invincible. It allows her to feel pain, but she's not like it's not like kryptonite. Like
Right.
she still heals and all this other stuff, but she gets like Like in the first couple of panels, I think she gets like mortally wounded really bad by the bad guy.
Yep.
Like real crazy. So yeah, like I think it'd be a pretty interesting read. A lot of people, I guarantee a lot of people haven't read it.
Yep.
I guarantee. So we're gonna have a big group of people that are gonna be like, oh my god, Supergirl's the best. She's my favorite, and have never read a comic book in their whole life.
Right. No.
Yeah, because that's literally what happens, man. I was just talking to
Most
Brian
Marvel
about that,
fans.
man.
It's mostly Marvel fans. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, you're not lying. Yeah, and you know what? The reason why DC doesn't suffer from it too much is because like they're pretty solid on having like household names.
Right.
And they already had a very popular cartoon for this generation, which was Justice League and Justice League Limited and Teen Titans. Like
Not
Marvel, the only thing Marvel had was X-Men, and then all the failed X-Men shows that came after it.
Maybe Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was another one, but those characters, yeah, everybody knows those characters by heart almost. But
They don't know the deep core like characters like past the main ones.
yeah. They're not like if I was gonna say like I think the biggest problem that not DC but Marvel is gonna be having with Secret Wars is
those extra
the Young
characters
Avengers,
nobody
dude.
knows. Those extra characters that nobody knows about. That's that's the problem with me. I don't know how like I said, I keep bringing this up every other week.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of shit that goes down in Secret Wars.
Dude, there's so much, man. Like that's not even a lie.
Even up to set it up too.
Yep.
Like, and a lot of people like spoil. I don't know. I'm not gonna say who died, but there's a lot of death. A lot.
A lot of death. Yeah, the entire universe almost gets kapooted.
But the extra characters that I'm talking about is like basically, this is where we're gonna get in like to the real hardcore Marvel stuff that nobody knows about, and that's what worries me. Every other week, I keep bringing it up. Like, it's what worries me when it comes to the adaptation of Secret Wars and even Doomsday too.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. Like, if it's a really good point you're making, because this is exactly what Rob Jefferson said in that interview, that he was like, it would be nuts for like us comic book people to hear that they're gonna do like one film based on the incursions, because it should be like it should be multiple films on the incursions,
right? And it should be like hours long.
Yeah, because
like
the fact that
4 hours long.
There's so much to explain. But like, the way that it's being approached is like the incursions are like this, like, oh, well, whatever. Portals opened up. That chick from the Marvels got stuck in one.
I don't think the What's the brothers are the right guys to do it.
Which one?
What's the names? That are writing Doomsday and
the Russo brothers.
I don't think they're the right guys to do it.
But you know what's super crazy is like they were the ones that were most excited to announce that they wanted to do that film.
I know, but like,
I don't think we're in the right part of history, filmmaking wise, to make a movie of that grand.
Right.
And it has nothing to do about the people making it, because again, like they wrote it. The whole concept is there on paper somewhere, and I'm not talking about the script. I'm talking about the fucking comics. We understand where it's supposed to start and where it's supposed to begin, and we understand what makes Secret Wars such a desired storytelling front runner for what the Marvel universe wants to do, right?
Oh, there we go. We got what Saul recommended for Doomsday.
Okay, he says they use stories that are so recent that they won't have any stories to reference. How are you going to write a movie without any comic book stories to reference? True that. He says both Secret Wars and Emperor Doom and a few more. Yeah, but it's Emperor Doom.
And then he says, I have a feeling it's going to be a mess.
It's going to be a huge fucking mess. I've been talking about this for months, man.
That's what I'm saying. People. Like, it's going to be a mess. Also, it's going to be a mess because nobody, like the casual audience,
they don't know what it is.
They don't know what it is, and they're going to be blown away by how many characters that they see
die. What if they approach it? What if they approach it the way that they did Deadpool? Because that was received pretty fucking well. and it made 0 sense
Right, because it's Deadpool.
because it's Deadpool, right? And I don't know if you noticed this, but like maybe like a day or two ago
I
on
think
his
I think
Twitter.
I think your theory is right, Chris. That they're gonna do the X-Men versus the
Oh, they
for
have
him.
to, dude. Yeah, they don't have a setup. They don't
I
have a
think
setup
that's
for
what I
Secret
think,
Wars.
and maybe even Deadpool comes in and like maybe kills the Marvel universe, and that's how they.
Oh, that would be crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
that would be pretty cool. I mean, but I don't think he would kill anybody because he would just used everybody like to like to win the war against the Charles Xavier's sister. Jeremy, what is up, my man? In the comment section says, did you all hear about the creator of X-Men 97 blasting Marvel and Kevin Feige? Pretty wild. He's talking about
I think I've heard that.
Demaio. He's talking about Customayo, right?
Hey, can I give a shot
Yeah.
something real quick? It's not. It's actually to do with someone passing away. I don't know if
Okay.
anyone's seen the news today. Terrence Stamp, I believe that's what his name was,
Yeah.
passed away, and I'd like to
Like 80 something, right?
yeah, I'd like to bring that up for a minute for a segment,
Go
if you
for it.
can.
I'll bring it up.
All right, see what he did for his career, and then just say a few words or something.
Yeah. I mean, he was a G, man.
He was in Haunted Mansion, I believe. He was the butler,
Yeah, he was.
and I was like, "What is that? The butler?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, he was the butler."
Let me share
'Cause
his thing.
I was only like 5 or 6 when that movie came out. Yeah,
Yeah, it was this man.
he was Zod. He was the butler.
Yeah, he was Zod in the Superman film, right?
Right. That's why I wanted to bring it up because he was
He's
he
a
was
G, man.
Zod. He was OG. Yep.
Yep.
What else did he do? What else did he do?
Star Wars.
What was he in Star Wars? Oh no, he was the councilman, right?
Hmm?
He was the one of the councilmen, right?
Yep.
What else was he in?
Electra. He
Oh
was
God.
he wasn't he Styx?
I think so.
Yeah, I want to say he was Styx in that film.
He wasn't in many, but I just wanted to bring that up to honor him, and because he was the OG Zod, and I mean, no one's gonna ever replace him as Zod, regardless how good what's his name did in Man of Steel.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, he solidifies himself
Kneel
as an
before
actor.
Zod.
Huh?
Kneel before Zod.
Kneel before Zod. Yeah, he was a G, man. He did a really, really great job as Zod, and all the other stuff that he did in his films. Like, he just was a great actor. So, and what a good life to live, man. 87 years old.
87, that's pretty good.
Damn, dude. Like, I think
I wish I could live to 87.
yeah,
dude.
I was gonna say, I think most of us kind of wish that we were the same nature.
My knees are already giving out, and
And you're young, man.
I'm turning 29 next month, so
Just Chris in the comment section. He's from your crew. Says, I like an Avengers movie that actually focused on the Avengers. Haven't seen something like that since high school. Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Chris. Like, what's crazy about it too is we were just, what's up, Miguel? Good to see you, man. We were just talking about it where it's like what do you even do, or how do you even explain to like the younger crowd or the people that don't read comic books,
casuals,
like what the Young Avengers are supposed to be?
Yeah.
Like who Iron Lad is. Like, even with America Chavez in Multiverse of Madness, like people cannot really comprehend what she even does as a superhero.
Right.
Like, it's so crazy for me to be like, oh, America Chavez's job in the comic books is she's what they call a multiversal paramedic. Like, she fixes rips and tears in the multiverse. Like, that's what she does. She's pretty much like the version 3.0 of the sling ring. Like, she can move between dimensions and all this other stuff. So,
Miguel, don't bring that up, man. You're gonna make me cry, man.
29 unk status. No, man, I'm 44 too, man. I'm like actual unk status. That's crazy. Sal says, if I'm correct, of the end of all, this is supposed to reboot the Marvel universe. Yeah.
No, my birthday's next month, not this month, Jeremy.
Yeah, no, he's talking about mine. Mine just passed.
Talking about? Oh shoot! Happy birthday, man.
Thanks, brother. Mine was Tuesday. Yeah, my birthday was Tuesday. Yeah, that's fine. But what's up?
What'd you do?
I went to the gym. I stuck around with a lot of my students. We had a couple of them leaving out of town for college already.
Right.
So we got to celebrate a little bit and kind of hang out and get some
Was that
rolls
the
in
picture?
and
Was that
kind
the
of just
picture
catch up
where
and
you?
reminisce.
Was
Huh?
that the picture of you dressing up nice?
No, that was
Pretty sure it was something else.
that was a birthday party, but a couple of months ago, I went with my students to one of my other fighters' birthday parties. That's where I was like, "Yo, what's up?" They gave me like drinks. They were like, "Coach, we're gonna get you to drink," because I'm not a drinker. I
Right.
don't really
You're
drink.
45. You're 45. You're done with that.
No, I'm 44. I still got
44.
one more year to just fucking hawk them down, I guess. Just one more year to hawk all those drinks down. Actually, I'm just not a drinker, man. I just haven't really been the person that drinks a lot, like in a really, really long time. So,
Well, happy
yeah,
belated
thank you
birthday,
guys.
man.
Yeah, it was a great birthday. As I get older, like kind of really makes you wonder and think about the time that you've spent here and whatever time you have left.
Wiser. Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. Like I remember, of course, like when I was younger, like in my 30s and my 20s, like I would just do.
Oh shoot, Miguel.
Yeah.
His birthday Saturday.
Hey, good job, Miguel, man. Well, happy birthday, happy early birthday, brother. Happy early birthday. So, yeah, you really start to like kind of put into kind of concepts on like how when you were younger, you had like your grandparents and your uncles and your aunts that were all your mom and dad's ages, and you start to see that generation go, and then it gets to
I'm not
like
ready
your
for it,
parents, and then it gets to like your older uncles and cousins and all that stuff. It's just it's very like I don't know, I wouldn't say concerning, but it's very eye-opening on how one moment you think to yourself when you're younger, man, I'm getting old. And then you get to your age where they tell you you're supposed to feel old. You technically never feel old. You
Right.
feel
You feel old when you're like mid 30s.
no,
Honestly.
like even with that, like I still train and I still work out with my students whenever I get a chance, and I don't feel old. I feel strong. I feel like
Feel wiser.
yeah, but like even with that, like I feel like it just gets harder. Things get harder. Like
Yeah.
like there's one moment where like I forgot what it was. You ever see those memes that are like one moment you're playing outside with your friends and the next moment you just stop? Like you
I
ever see
think
that? Like
so.
it's in the video game world too, where it's like one moment someone says, "All right, man, well I'll see you next Saturday," and then there's like no one gets back on or last on like
Right.
12 years ago or
Yeah.
whatever. I kind of feel like there are moments like that. Like you don't really
Talk to anybody.
consider like them to be like it used to be like okay, easy. I used to do like flips and gymnastic shit like a long time ago, where I
Right.
would do backflips, twists and like a bunch of parkour kind of shit. And one day it just got to a point where I was like, no, I'm not gonna do a flip today. Like I don't feel like doing it. Where it's like I don't feel like doing it. And then it got to a point later on where it was like, I wonder if I could still do it. And then you're kind of worried because you don't know how your body's gonna react to it.
Yep.
And then it gets to a point where you say, well, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to hurt myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't feel like if I'm weak, I just feel like if I do hurt myself, it would really suck. Like, I consider things more often now, which is
That's
probably weird, which is, I don't know if that's me being
That's
like a
not weird.
pussy.
That means you're wiser.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if that's me being weak or if that's just me being like considerate to my body.
Very smart and considerate. Yes.
Ferris Bueller was right. Yeah, he was, man. I ain't gonna lie about a lot of stuff. But yeah,
We should do a watch party for that.
for which on Ferris Bueller?
Yeah.
Nah, man. I was thinking we should just do random watch parties. That would be kind of fun. But we'd have to pick a good time to do watch parties because I want to do like music and
We
all
were
that
doing
stuff.
The Last of Us, but like we got out of that.
It's hard, man. We got to find it. We got to put like a maybe like a secondary channel that one of us can run, and it would be like us watching reactionary videos or whatever. I just don't know how those work because like in some reactionary videos, like I like music, right?
Right.
So I want to be able to like watch a film and review it and then cut it up and do all this shit like people do. Or like the way people do animes, because I fucking love anime, dude. And yeah, it would be really cool. I just don't know how to like come across it and where we would post it. Like where, because I'm even right now trying to understand like what's the best option for us here on the show. Like I want to, as you can see and as it's been going, is we do very well on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, but it's very that's not a website that caters to content creating.
Right.
It caters to like the family value. People use it for talking on the phone. People use it for texting each other, hooking up with people. It's more of like a utility tool more than a content page, which is why I decided that I wanted to try to open up towards Kick and YouTube. But I think YouTube is very much like overpopulated, of course, like it's always been, and it's very difficult to be found on that unless you're spending money. And I think Kick has a really, really good opportunity for it to be like a growing situation. But Kick has a interesting reputation of being more of like a political site, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I don't.
Right.
I mean, Kick or Facebook?
Kick.
They're both kind of political.
Well, no, YouTube is like it's a fucking cesspool of politics, but it's like
right.
it caters to both sides very well.
Right.
But I think Kick was like for a moment, like only for like people that were getting kicked off YouTube, that were like the political jargon of like being conservative or whatnot, and they were going to Kick because they were still not being kicked off of there, and they were being allowed to have like freedom of speech or whatever. And yeah. Saul says, what about a roundtable, comic book roundtable? That'd be really cool. But I want to do something different, right? Because again,
I think
like
we should
Rob
do,
Jefferson,
animated stuff, like maybe like animated comic book stuff, like reactions to that.
That'd be dope. Rob
Like
Jefferson and comics historian Benny, R.I.P. Benny, but those guys have always been the place where I kind of consider like the comic book corner of the YouTube genre. There's been a couple other people that have popped up, but no one does it like them. Like those are the places you go to on YouTube. So like, I don't know, like it would be interesting. And both of them do cover comic books in a way, but like maybe, yeah, like a roundtable discussion on, the stories, the art, and the consideration as to what they're doing in the films and what deserves to be brought to film. I think that would be pretty interesting. But like I think it'd be really cool to break down in a literature creative writing asset. Because if there's anything the fucking world needs right now is better fucking writers. Marvel. Yeah, we just make an educated series about how comic books are really, really fucking dope and are literacy masterpieces.
It needs to be better writing because let's have a baby save the day, right?
Oh man, dude, fucking bitch. I hate that fucking thing. I'm so disappointed that they fucking
it's not true love and babies love to save the day.
Like Franklin fucking Richards into the comic books or into the film. Like I was talking about this the other day with Brian. So what if, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of theories about how what's his face Doom is going to come in. He comes in at the ending of Fantastic Four. If you haven't seen it, don't worry about it.
It's online.
No one's watching it anymore.
It's online. You'll see
online.
it.
You'll see it. Where Dr. Doom is with the kid, and Sue Storm comes in and looks at him, but doesn't really react in like a super scared way or whatever. And
it's her brother.
What's up?
It's her brother. No, I'm joking.
Well, that's the thing. Like I was like, in the comic books, a lot of people, again, if people don't read comic books, they don't know this. There is a child that's not brought into this story, which is an important character, Valeria, right?
Right.
Valeria Richards is the twin sister to Franklin Richards. They're born at the same time. That's what fucking twins are.
Yep.
But they omitted her from the film, which I don't know why. She's a huge asset to Secret Wars because she's the one that openly busts Dr. Doom for doing his fuckery and kind of like blows the lid off of like the whole fucking concept of Doom taking over everybody's life and fucking everybody over and controlling everybody. But
out of the park.
But Dr. Doom, Reed and Sue chose Dr. Doom, Victor Von Doom, to be Valeria's godfather in the comic books. Which, mind you, that's the weirdest fucking thing ever. So what if in this film, the reason why he's at the end of the book and she's not freaked out is because they made him the godfather to Franklin. And that's why she ends up kind of allowing him to be around the child, and he finds out on his powers and all this stuff and then steals the kid or whatever. Like, what if that's the thing?
They gotta knock it out of the park, man. I don't know what they're gonna do at this point, but if they don't knock this out of the park, Marvel might be done.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I mean, Brian would be here and tell you the same thing. Like, if they don't get this right, like it's gonna be a
Marvel
really,
fans,
really
it's
hard
gonna
sell.
be a hard. They're gonna be bashing back at Marvel for if they don't do
See,
it right.
and this was what we were talking about with Superman, right?
Right,
Like Superman needed to be done right.
and it was
Yeah. Well, to a certain extent, we talked
to a
about this.
certain extent. Yeah, to a
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
extent.
to a certain extent. But the certain extent part are things that still can be fixed.
Right.
Like I 100% think that if James Gunn was to take a step back and bring in another director to do the next film and take care of the Superman franchise, I think it goes better. I think
Yeah,
James Gunn himself struggles with writing
I don't
wholesome
know who.
family content.
I don't know who could write the next, but he's supposed to write it actually. But I don't think he's gonna direct it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know who he's getting in yet, but I think it's best that if he just kind of like he set the tone and let the other people take the reins.
Right. Well,
Right?
we got
Like,
to see with Peacemaker this week actually.
did it already release? I want to say it.
No, it drops Thursday or Friday this week. Thursday.
Yeah, because I picked up this thing already. The rating comes with 22 reviews off of CBR.
100%. It's 100%.
Yeah, it's season 1. Oh yeah, is it at 100% already?
Yeah, season 2 is 100%.
Well, I mean, it's only 22 people, dude. Can't
That's
really.
still, regardless of critics, that's still pretty good.
Vince says James writing it. Oh God, again. I hope not. I
Yeah,
really think you should
he
just
is.
step aside.
It's confirmed that they're doing a trilogy.
Yeah. So have you heard anything about the trilogy yet? About what the
No, I don't know what the story of the second. There is rumors that maybe Brainiac might be a part of it.
Brainiac? I mean, Brainiac has to be a part of it sooner or later, man. That's like the
Right. That's
best
the
villain ever.
rumor. Is that he might be a part of it.
Who would be Marvel's Thanos or DC's Thanos? Not Darkseid. Don't say Darkseid because that's like
Well, there's only 3 villains that I think of mine. Darkseid is one of them, but I'm not gonna go with Darkseid that early.
yeah, because he seems like a fucking like the biggest
Of them all, yeah.
of them all. Yeah, that's why I was like, it's instantly
There's
not a Thanos
two.
character.
There's 2 villains I can off the top of my mind that I think would be pretty cool. Brainiac's not one of them. You can just do it in a Superman movie.
Okay.
The first one is Mongol. I don't know if you heard of
Yep.
Mongol.
Yeah, I know who Mongol is. Yeah, War Planet. And stuff.
Or this one's my favorite one that I hope is true because I actually want to see him on the screen is Vandal Savage.
Well, but Vandal Savage is more of like a Justice League villain because he has like a multiple villain arc, right?
Right,
Like he has,
right. He's
he
like
kind
a
of gets
time
stretched
travel
across
guy.
the board.
He's like a time travel guy.
Well, not only that, but he's like a Hawk. He's more of a Hawkman villain, isn't he? Or is that Black Adam? I think Black Adam is, but Vandal Savage is like he works as a really good like Justice League villain.
Yeah, and I'm like, I think we might have to watch that episode
Mm-hmm.
of Justice League at some point.
Vince says Zod.
We already seen enough of Zod.
No,
We-
but
we
you know,
need-
recently in
But there
comic
is a
books,
there is a rumor that for the Green Lantern show is that we might be doing the Blackest Night thing.
I mean, that's all they got, dude. It's that in Parallax.
Yeah, Parallax, whatever.
Yeah, because I mean, if they do fucking, what's his fucking name, the Yellow Lantern guy? Like he's already been done a million fucking times.
He's been in
And-
it. Yeah, he's in it too.
Yeah, and the more that they focus on just him, the more they don't expand on the universe of the whole Justice or the Green Lanterns. They
There's
need
a rumor. There's also another rumor that what's his name? Booster Gold might be in Peacemaker.
man. Booster Gold is gonna be so stupid.
Yeah, the actor is. It might be confirmed that he might be the actor that plays Booster Gold.
No, but even with that, like I think having a Booster Gold character is so dumb.
Well, that's his character, though. Come on now.
No, but I'm like, this goes off of like the James Gunn stuff, right?
Right,
Like James Gunn writes dumb characters funny,
right.
but they don't hold water. Like they don't hold water throughout big, serious situations. Like
Yeah.
he writes corny situations very good, and that's why they're funny. But then when he decides to go and make an epic, like it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And a really good experience to that and understanding was like the way they wrote the Guardians in Infinity War compared to the way they used Chris Pratt's Star-Lord. Like Star-Lord they used, but all the other characters they fucking bumbled the shit out of. Minus Groot and Rocket are still cool, but they're Pixar characters. Like they killed. Remember they fucking wiped out every one of the Guardians in the snap.
Uh-oh.
Like I don't know if you remember that they wiped every one of that team out. Every one of that fucking team was gone. Like no one was left except for I think what Nebula.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nebula. But who the fuck is Nebula? She's not even a fucking Guardian character. You know what I mean? Like she was a villain. She was the Wolverine of that show. So yeah, like I don't know, like having someone like Booster Gold in the DC universe, like James Gunn already has it silly.
I
Like
mean,
he already has a silly universe. Like none of it is. It doesn't feel like a DC franchise right now.
you're
Like
right.
DC's always like a dark,
yeah.
yeah, like you know what I mean. Like, and it's not that it's like a villainous story, but
I'm pretty sure Batman will probably be the dark side.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. It would be fucking weird if they made it like real, like colorful and shit. I don't know.
I'm just hoping the villain's good because like we need more creative villains for Batman than just the same old ones that we've seen. Like I want to see like for Brave and the Bold.
Boomerang.
I want to see Court of the Owls.
Oh wait, man, fucking Derpy, just go right for the jugular, man.
That's what I want to see. Or we might have to see what's his name again? Was it Ra's al Ghul?
Ra's al Ghul, yeah.
Right, we might have to see that again because Damien, you know.
Yeah, well, that's what I kind of feel like they're going more of. I kind of feel like they're gonna do like
Son of Batman or something.
Yeah,
like
I don't know. I think they'll do something else, not Court of Owls. I think Court of Owls may be like maybe a single film off. It's not gonna be like a trilogy.
Right.
Like, but the Court of Owls is probably gonna deal more with like when it breaks into like the Falcone family, and then it breaks into like they'll probably do. It would be really cool if they did the Court of Owls and mixed it with the Longest Halloween.
That'd be sweet.
Like all they would have to do is take, I forgot the guy's name, but Hush. They take Hush's character.
They might do Court of Owls with like Pattinson's Batman.
Yeah. I kind of feel like because if they do, like, let's say, because Hush is probably one of the coolest fucking villains in the Batman universe.
Well, here's the other thing: is Matt Reeves wants to do Hush too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because that would be the Gia's thing. You get all the rogues gallery. You even get like a sprinkle of Superman in it for no reason. Like Catwoman, Poison Ivy, Bane, the Joker, and the Joker's not the fucking main thing. Like Harley's in it, Scarecrow's in it, Penguin's in it, like everyone's in it. Two-Face is in it, everybody's in it. Every fucking villain is in the Longest Halloween. And then you mix it in with the Court of Owls, and you say like that Hush, his character knew about the owls, and is trying to like exploit them or end them, but he's going after Batman to bring them out. And the whole thing was like to get Batman to figure out that there's this undermined gang of people that are politicians that are running everything in the city and have been for years. You know what I mean? That's
I was looking at
that's a dope fucking idea for to initiate Hush, the Longest Halloween, and the Court of Owls, because I just don't feel the Court of Owls.
That'd be so cool in the DCU though. Come on now.
But like that's a really good like serious film. If you want to make like if you're gonna make like a 7, like what was that movie 7, right? With the What's in the Box?
Yeah.
Like you take a film like that, and that's how you do your Batman film, where it's super grounded, super dark and mysterious. And then at the end, you have this fucking Eyes Wide Shut of all these fucking 30 people with fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, just dirty feeling, Batman being tied to a chair, being
Well,
told,
here's the thing with Court of Owls. They gotta promote it right.
yeah, yeah.
They gotta promote it right. They can't. They gotta keep them in the dark. They gotta go like make. I don't know if you ever seen Gotham Knights, Chris. Have you ever played Gotham Knights?
Mhm.
Did you got the you saw the trailer that they released, right?
The one is that the
3
one with
years
the
ago?
kids?
Yeah, the kids singing the la la la, all that.
Gotham Knights wait, isn't that the one with the Joker's daughter and the kid
No,
that's
no,
not
no,
Damien?
no.
Are you talking about a TV show or a video game?
Video game.
Oh yeah. I've seen that one. That's the one that has all the where Batman's missing and all the Robins are.
Yeah, yeah. There's a trailer out there. Hold on, pull it. Can you pull it up?
Yeah. What's the
It's
trailer?
called Gotham Knights Court of Owls.
Oh,
It should be a trailer, and then just put trailer, and then trailer. It should be, and then just pull it up, put it on screen. It should be like 3 years ago.
Court
2
of
minutes.
Owls. Is it the one with Red Hood?
Yeah, pull it up.
Okay. Gotcha.
If they ever do Court of Owls, they got to do it exactly how this is promoted. They got to make it like creepy. I don't know if you've seen this trailer before.
I tell you about this one.
Yeah, this one. Play it.
Yeah. I don't want it to be too loud.
They basically.
How's the audio?
Yeah, just put it down a little bit.
Jim Gordon.
All those people died basically in this game.
City.
Okay.
But this is like that level was so sick though. But the music's got to be
Red
creepy as fudge
Got
when they're
Tim
promoting
Drake,
it.
Red Robin,
Because they're always watching.
Ra's al Ghul,
Always listening.
Arkham Asylum.
That's not Arkham Asylum.
Everybody's strings.
That wasn't
Mine.
No.
AA. I saw the AA.
And that might be Arkham Asylum.
But no one talks about them. Not a
Anyone?
whispered word is said.
The Court of Owls is a myth.
They're listening.
They got to promote exactly how this was done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this was a failed video game though.
But I meant just like creepy though. Just
Yeah. I get that. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it cannot be like you can't approach this like a Batman movie. It needs to be approached like a vantage point, like a very like suspense movie.
Right.
And it has
And
all of
they
these.
it has to have everything from that Court of Owls comic, like with the cage and the labyrinth, all of that.
Yeah, but that's needing to establish also. But then again, wasn't Batman around for all this part? It was him that got attacked because at first the Court of Owls were trying to take Tim Drake so him to be one of those guys. Or not Tim Drake, Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson was in the comic of the New 52 of the Scott Snyder's version is basically he's his great grandson is the Talon. I mean his great grandfather is the Talon in that comic, and he was supposed to be one, but he rescued him. Bruce rescued him from it, but it's got to be creepy like that.
Yeah, I agree. But how do you like, just on the whim, right? Let me ask, like, how do you get away with doing a film like that in the world that they've already established that Superman is in?
Right. You're
like,
right.
That's the thing. And this is where we always talk about where it's like there has to be a clear separation of styles between each storytelling situation. Hey, what's up, Javi? We're talking about James Gunn's DC, how Batman can be implemented off of the Superman film and where it establishes it and what we're hoping that they do. We're talking right now about Court of Owls, baby. So
I just wish they would do the Court of Owls just because it's such a cool villain. It's such a cool villain, dude. Like
no. I agree.
Especially when you read the Scott Snyder stuff from the New 52.
New 52. But what do you think? Like, do you think like a Court of Owls ends up being like the first film, or does it need to wait? Does it need to be like established?
It could probably be the second or third film. Honestly, it should be.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to establish. That means the first Batman film has to bring in like everything.
You have to establish Gotham. You have to establish maybe like the business world of Gotham.
But let me
Maybe
ask
even
you
the
something,
backstory of Gotham
because
too.
this gets important to these kind of situations. Do we do like an introduction to all the villains that are new because we're going to have new actors and new people and new faces and we want to see them act out their roles?
I
Or do
think
we just throw them out there?
I think if you're gonna do the DCU Batman, you gotta like maybe make him the movie like Arkham Asylum, and maybe even like be placed in Arkham Asylum if you know what I'm talking about, like the Arkham
Mhm.
game.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got to be something like that, so then you can establish the
But do you have it already kind of like put out
family.
there as if
Like
the director or writer is already assuming that the audience already knows these characters and we don't need them to be introduced? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because this is as difficult as a question when it comes to, do superhero films need an origin story?
no, honestly, no, not the way that it's been.
But then that's the thing, like Superman's villains, the rogue gallery that he has, everyone already knows. So you don't
Right,
need to have them established as, you don't need to introduce them in any way. You can just shoot them out there as if they've already just been there.
right.
You don't need to break it down because you're assuming that all the audience knows. So like if you bring in the
Maybe like
Penguin, like they
maybe you
already
could
know
do
who it
like
is.
the regular like. Maybe you could just do like I said, maybe like they could just do like Arkham Asylum, like an Arkham Asylum movie,
Mhm.
where you already know the Rogues Gallery and all that, and where you're just like in Arkham Asylum, and
Yeah,
then
you're talking
you just
about like kind of like making the first film almost like the way the video game is,
yeah,
where like each, like let's say Arkham Asylum is kind of
and you
like
interact with them.
this known asset in the Batman universe. We as fans already know what it is because there's already a bunch of media about it.
Right.
So Batman, like they end up like, I don't know, like the doc guy, Dr. Pig or whatever, ends up
Yeah.
messaging him and being like, "Oh, all of the villains got out. You have to come and stop them."
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something corny. Because I always feel like those are like corny entrances, but I get that.
Just so
But
you know that just so you know the Rogues Gallery basically, and then you could just introduce like most people don't even know about Deathstroke.
true. Vince in the comment section asks the real question for you all: Superman. Which comic book writer and artist is your favorite from the comic books?
Ooh.
That's a good one. Mine, I'll show you exactly. It was Superman Truth. I don't know if it
Well,
was.
I grew up on most of the animated stuff, so I wouldn't probably have to. Maybe. I mean, the only one that I really like from a Superman standpoint is probably Mark Wade's from Kingdom Come.
Oh yeah. Kingdom Come was probably like the G-est shit ever, dude. Yeah, my favorite one was this one, Truth. That was I want to say Frank Miller that wrote it.
Oh, him. Oh,
Yeah, this was my favorite one.
That's not a bad one either.
Yeah, this one was really, really dope for me. This is right after he ends up realizing that he has the what is it? The flare power? Like he can like flare his energy out.
Yeah.
And like he's like a Super Saiyan now. Like I don't know why they did that, but they just did it.
See, this is why I like James Gunn Superman because they nerfed him, and he makes him more relatable. You know.
Yeah, in a way, yeah, I would say that. But in
No,
this
we don't
same
see
guy,
him.
it's the same
Like,
artist. It's the same artist that did World War Hulk.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's why I really like this guy. But in this
World War
story,
Hulk was
he ends
sweet.
up using the solar flare, and then his power gets dropped, and he has to go still fight crime. So, like on his knuckles, he has the cape like wrapped around his knuckles,
Oh,
but
that's
but he bleeds when he fights because he's like depowered, but he's still
I have
pretty
a
strong. He's like
question.
Superboy, the one that didn't have powers,
I have a
the one that
question.
couldn't fly. I forgot his name, the other Kent or whatever. But that was my favorite one.
I have a question.
Shoot, brother.
Do you bleed?
Do you bleed? Oh my god.
Yeah, I had to say it. I
Yeah.
had to.
That's probably why they put that in there. They were like, "Oh, it'd be cool if we made Superman bleed." Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, but that's mine. So if it wasn't that Superman, it would probably have to be what other Superman? Oh,
All-Star Superman, 4 seasons.
no. When they after the new 52, a lot of people didn't like the comic book. So they had it
Wait, what's
to
his name? I like Red Sun Superman. Red Sun Superman's pretty cool.
Red Sun's pretty good. Merges with original Superman. So there is a comic book that was. There's this comic book, and it's so weird that they did this.
Mosquitoes are so bad this year, man.
Which one? Mosquitoes?
Yeah, they're just so bad this year.
Yeah, we're in for it, man. We are in for it. It's dirty. So, in this comic book, this one right here, where he has the black costume, right?
Yeah.
Which, mind you, this is
a different version.
No, this is the Lois and Clark from the Doomsday Superman storyline.
Oh.
So, in some weird fucking way, because there's John Kent there too, which is the same one that's in the comic book today. This is the original family.
We don't talk about John Kent.
We don't talk about
John Kent.
So what happened?
On this channel.
It's so wild because this iteration of Superman, everyone loved the fuck out of this comic book, right? Well, not this comic book, this version of Superman, which is the one that we know and love, the one that most of the stories happen, Doomsday, Crisis, all of that shit. It all derived around this Superman. And then what is it? DC decided to do the new 52. Oof. And then they removed Superman's underwear, right? They made it to where he didn't have chonies and he had a collar. Do you remember this?
Yeah. So
this Superman, the one with the collar, no one liked the way that they wrote this Superman. In fact, this was the all new, all different new 52. He was a younger, more edgy Superman, kind of like knew he had powers and tried to act hard. But Batman, even in the cartoon that's called, I think, War, like calls him out and says, "You're not the kind of guy that kills," or whatever, and then he just stops.
This is what Cavill's based off of.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. This is what Cavill's character is based on. And it was not received very well in the comic book. So
that in the Injustice version too.
The Injustice. Oh yeah, but that's the same thing as this one. This one's in the same genre. Injustice came out before this one, so this one comes in and he acts like that at the beginning, and then he's soft at the end. Like he acts like the regular Superman at the end. Well, he ends up fighting with the old Superman, and then fights another villain. I can't even remember because it's super easy to forget that who the villain was in that one. It was like a Ulysses or some random shit. But since they hated that character of Superman and DC acknowledged this, they made it to where they were like, oh, the Superman in the black costume has to merge with the new 52, and then everyone will love Superman again. So that's literally the way they write this shit.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Where these characters, they're like, oh, we've been separated, let us merge, and they merge together as one entity, and then we get Superman, like the regular Superman back, the old school before New 52 Superman, you know, the old cowboy fucking Boy Scout Superman.
And then there's John.
Yeah, and then there's John Kent. Like then there's John Kent.
We're trying not to get canceled. I'm just joking on him.
But like it was so weird to see DC make such a foul like, oh, we fucked up, let's try to delete this shit.
Right.
Like it was so bad, dude. It was so bad. But they ended up just merging the two characters. They literally just merge and become one or whatever, which doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. DC does what DC does.
And then there's Marvel.
Marvel. Fucking shit too.
Marvel's crap in the bed too today.
By chance, did you see this?
No.
Watch. Hold on.
Please don't make my eyes bleed.
No, man. This is gonna be great. This I'm really excited for because this guy's a motherfucker, dude. Look who returned in the comic books recently.
No.
Superboy Prime has made his return, dude.
No.
It's so weird. Okay, so are you familiar with what happened to Superboy Prime? Guys, we're gonna talk a little bit of nerd, so you guys are in for it. So Superboy Prime is the person who saved the DC universe during the Dark Metal incident. So Wonder Woman from the Dark Metal ends up getting him to realize that he's a hero, and then he fucking fist fights the Batman who laughs like to the very end.
Superboy's like the worst character ever.
Like, are you familiar with all these characters?
No, but I just know he's like one of the weakest. He's like just one of the dumbest characters ever.
Who? Superboy Prime?
No, just Superboy in general.
Well, the Superboy Prime is probably the strongest out of pocket, other than Superman 1,000,000. Like out of pocket, this is the dude.
So
like,
he's stronger than what's his name?
Kingdom Come Superman.
Get out.
I'm 100%. He fucking tanked him. He tanked the regular Superman. He talked like 6 of them. He beat the shit out of all of them. The reason
if you would he beat Richard's son?
Franklin Richards? No, because he's like I don't know. No, because this guy, he can't fight Mr. Mizzleplex. I mean, those guys, the reality warping dudes, like they fuck everybody over. That's what their whole purpose is. Like, you can't get those guys. You got to like outsmart them, which I don't even know how that makes sense.
Called again, what's it called? Mr.
Yeah, Mr. Mizzleplex or whatever.
Yeah, that would be so dope to get him in here, and even Batman.
He was in the movie.
He was in the movie?
Yeah, he was in Superboy. He was in the Superman movie. He was the fourth dimensional imp that they were fighting in the background when he was talking to Lois.
You're fucking with me.
That's what dude, come on.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, that's what they literally Superman. The Lois is like, "Aren't you gonna go help him?" And she's like, "Nah, they're just fighting a fourth dimensional imp again." And that weird tentacle monster that they're all fighting is supposed to be him.
That's badass.
Well, I guess.
I didn't even notice that. That's crazy.
I mean, it's an Easter egg. That's all I see it as. I don't see it as anything else. Like, there's no way you got fucking Guy Gardner fighting that dude or hot girl with a club. That dude can literally change reality, bro.
You think Batman should be in Brave and the Bold?
Do I think? Yeah, he has to be. It's a Batman movie.
Batmite?
Oh no, fuck no! You don't put Batmite in any of these, bro. Batmite will never touch this fucking reign of existence.
You never know what gun.
He never will. There's just there's no way.
That's like the most gun thing ever if you ever put Batman in there.
Oh yeah, that for sure is a thing. Because James Gunn's like stupid shit. But like there's just no way.
On man in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, there's just no way. There's no way. Dude, he wrote Mongol's wife as like a dumb chick that's not even strong. She gets taken out by a helicopter.
Dang.
Do you remember that in Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
In the film? That's Mongol's wife. Yeah. And you know how strong Mongol is. So his wife has to be just as strong. And she gets taken out by a helicopter in the beginning of the movie, remember? Yeah,
I remember that. She's the one screaming.
Yeah. So Superboy Prime is back in the comics. I'm kind of excited because this guy's ridiculous. His whole shtick is he's the Superboy from our universe. Haley's Comet, the comet that flies over every like 20 years, flies over and gives him the powers of Superman. And that's weird because I don't know if it gave him the power because he wished on it on the comic to have the powers, or if he just had these like latent Superman powers that are identical to the favorite comic book he likes to read. So it's just weird the way it kind of worked out. So he gets the powers, but he doesn't have any weaknesses because there's no such thing as kryptonite. So kryptonite doesn't affect him. So
wrong.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't affect him at all.
No, I'm just joking, like Kevin Spacey.
I was like, no. It doesn't affect him, right? So like, there's a pocket dimension that's created where Kingdom Come Superman, Earth Prime is with Lois and one of the Alexander Luthors, like who created the pocket universe, and he can witness all the rest of the multiverse through this little like planet, this little like pocket dimension.
That's crazy.
He hates Connor Kent, like despises Connor Kent, the black t-shirt Superman.
Yeah.
Or Superboy, and believes he's not honorable in using the name of Superboy. But that's the universe that, I don't know if you remember in the comic books that Wonder Woman breaks Maxwell Lord's neck after he does the Olmec, the brother eye or whatever. So let me see. Maxwell Lord neck. Type in neck. He gets his
My
neck
neck.
snapped.
My back. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, look at this shit. I'm telling you, man. Like I'm telling you, I have like an encyclopedia of like all this different nonsense shit. So in this part of the comic book,
W Wonder Woman. W Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Yeah, go
Break
for a
his
Wonder
neck.
Woman, you fucking G. You
Break his neck. Yeah.
fucking G Wonder
No
Woman.
feminism.
She's like, fuck the law. I'm gonna take shit into my own hands. Which is the problem because this establishes that in the universe that they're in, their planet, their universe, and the overarching what's up?
She looks like the Wonder Woman from what's it called? Where they're the Flashpoint.
Well, okay, so all of this kind of strains from Flashpoint, right?
Oh.
So, but the thing is she's the regular Wonder Woman.
Well, yeah.
But what happens is the universe that they're in
It's
establishes that superheroes take laws into their own hands.
Oh.
So like where
basically what they have with the Justice Lords?
kind of, yeah. And that's the crazy part because I think eventually that's what's going to happen with Maxwell Lord's character. Like he's going to be there and someone's going to break his neck and then this is going to establish the crisis. So what happens is Wonder Woman breaks his neck, establishing that this universe isn't like a pure superhero world. So it's not like Kingdom Come. It's not like Earth Prime. It's not like Superboy Prime's world where it's like the old Bing Bang Pow superheroes.
Yeah.
It's violent. It's nasty. It's gritty. And when the neck breaks, Superboy Prime fucking flips out and he punches a hole in reality.
Oh snap!
Yes, hold on, boy.
That's OP.
Yeah, he is ridiculous, dude. So he punches a hole. Let me show you right now into reality.
Back to reality.
Boom.
Oh, there goes. No, I'm joking.
Boom. Like he just punches a hole into reality itself, and it shatters the multiverse into a bunch of different pieces, which causes the riff in all of the shit that happens like after Infinity Crisis.
Hey, I have a question.
Shoot.
Did you watch what's the Crisis movies?
The ones from the DC universe or which one?
Yeah, the
Crisis
DC
on Infinity, all that
Yeah.
kills. Yeah.
Did you watch the animated stuff? Yeah. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Here's my main question. Do you think the end of that movie with the Wonder Woman, do you think that's the Wonder Woman for the DCU?
No.
No?
No. None of that stuff's gonna fly over.
You don't think so?
Nah. It's gonna be all on its own.
It looks like the same animation for Creature Commandos.
Yeah, but no, that's James Gunn's not gonna let it be that.
Just as thinking.
Right? So in this part, I'm trying to find it, dude. So not Superman. It was Superboy. Yeah, Superboy Prime. I spelled that wrong. I'm so stupid. So Superboy Prime ends up flying out of the multiverse and starts fucking beating the shit out of Connor Kent. Like just beating the shit out of him. Like I can't even explain to you like how bad he beats the shit out of him. And then in the process of it, the Titans kind of like try to jump him. Yeah, it's on this part, but it's not here right now. See, this is after he gets his powers and he goes and hooks up with the anti-monitor. So he goes and he starts fighting the fucking Teen Titans. And one of the Teen Titans jumps at him and is like, oh, we're here to stop you. And fucking Superboy Prime turns around and hits her, like slaps her to get off of him and fucking kills her, blows her head off. Because he cannot control the output of his power in this universe. Like he's abnormally, like stupid strong in this universe. And he didn't know that he was going to be that strong. So when he comes in, he starts killing members of the Teen Titans. Like, I can't even explain to you how ridiculous it is. But then from there, like
That's
four
crazy.
flashes. The four flashes run in and grab him and just like take him into the Speed Force. And then from there, he learns how to get out of the Speed Force. And then when he comes out, the Green Lanterns trap him in like a red star cell or whatever. And then he like carves the Superman signal into his chest. He goes nuts, dude. And then from there, the DC universe just doesn't know what to do with this overpowered Superboy, dude. Like they just don't know what to do because he just keeps on fucking up everybody. He's stronger than all the Supermen. He beats up everybody. It's crazy. Superboy Prime, if you guys haven't seen it, like it's the most ridiculous character. You need to read about it, guys. Straight, but yeah. I don't, and even with that, like I don't think Superboy Primes makes an entrance in the MCU or the DCU. That's like the Batman situation. Like I just don't think the DC does not have the foundation or the running space right now to think about characters of that stature.
Yeah, you're right.
Like they have to lay out the ground rules and they have to lay out the rules of their universe first. And that's the thing I think is going to be the hard part because even with that, like James Gunn already jumped into kind of establishing the Justice League or whatever, or the Justice Society first, which is going to be what they're going to start with. But I think it was a smart move for them to initiate like the 300-year rule that there was already metahumans. And that there was like this like timeline on the ceiling of the Justice Gang building.
The mural,
The mural, I think it's very important to establish stuff like that. Because then you can relate back to those stories and be like, oh, remember the mural? And then people will be like, what mural? And then they go back and they get to watch the movie again and they get reminded, oh shit, we missed that or whatever. But I told Brian, I'm not a big fan of James Gunn doing the multiverse and Peacemaker. I think it's him finding cheap ways to save the IPs he thinks are important. Again, I don't think Peacemaker works.
More of what's it called than James, I think.
For what?
Saffron. I think that's more Saffron than James.
Saving Peacemaker?
Yeah.
No,
like
I
saving
think
the multiverse.
No, but I think the multiverse needs to be established for sure. But I think James Gunn is the one that saved Peacemaker. It's his baby, dude. It's his baby. It's his baby. Of course, he's not going to want to fire all his cool friends.
Vince, I just want to say Amber Heard will probably do a better job than Gal Gadot.
No way. You think so?
Hello, no.
I think Gal Gadot did it pretty good. What is it? What time? The aftermath of Death of Superman. Was this the time of the aftermath of Superman? I think they nerfed Superman to make him stronger along the way to the next movie.
That's a good theory.
It's 100%. But they didn't nerf him. They just made it where Superman's holding back. Again, they have to have him hold back because if they introduce, there's no other film that nobody wants to see in the Superman universe other than Doomsday. If we don't get a proper Doomsday film, then this Superman isn't Superman. Huh?
Maybe Brainiac.
Well, no, Brainiac for sure, but he's more again, he's like Vandal Savage. He plays this overarching story that like you could put him in a bunch of different films, Brainiac. He could be like a multiple problem or like the way they're writing him in Absolute right now, where he's like this underlined like cyborg, like the character cyborg member of the evil guys.
Where he just does like I don't know who would play Brainiac, dude.
Who?
Yeah.
I literally anybody that plays a crazy person. Like anyone that plays a good crazy person in any film.
Someone that with the experience of being smart, like playing smart characters.
What about the guy that plays Ultron?
I forget his name. I was thinking maybe who played Spock?
James Spader. James Spader. I think he'd be cool, but then again, he's already the voice of Ultron, which is practically Brainiac in their universe.
Who I was thinking there was one dude I wanted, but he's too old for it. What's his name? Who played Gus?
Gus? Oh,
but he's way too old.
yeah, you're talking about what is the
Esposito.
yeah, you're talking
Yeah,
Esposito. Giancarlo.
I wanted him as Brainiac. He wouldn't have been a Brainiac if he was younger, though.
There's a couple of people that they've chosen for fan casting. The guy
What's
that
his
played
name?
House,
Nah.
the guy Uwuji, which is the guy that played the Evolutionary in
Maybe.
Guardians 3. I mean, they
Maybe.
were using him in Guardians 3. Yo, I
Maybe.
think the guy that they chose for fucking damn, those are three choices I would have chosen off the top of my head too. The guy that plays Vecna in Stranger Things.
Oh, him?
Yeah, dude, that would be dope, man.
I was thinking for him being Scarecrow.
Oh, Scarecrow's good. I still think the guy that they chose for the original fucking Scarecrow's good. This guy. But yeah, these three actors would be dope, dude. Michael C. Hall. That sounds pretty good. There's a bunch of Luke Evans. I don't think Luke Evans, bro.
I was thinking Ethan. What's his name? Who played freaking Spock in 2009?
Oh, the guy that played Sylar in Heroes, right?
Yeah.
That's his name, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I was thinking maybe him. I think it might be Ethan.
Oh,
No,
this
it's
guy
not
would be
Ethan.
good,
It's not
too.
Ethan. Oh, Murphy? He'd be
this-
sweet.
Well, Julian Murphy, right? But Julian Murphy would be really cool. But what about this guy, the old man? This guy, I forgot what fucking movie he's in, but he does a bunch of fucking cool films.
You need someone like experienced for Brainiac.
What about Mads Mikkelsen? I don't think he's done enough to really pull a role off. Oh, the Matt Strong,
For
Mark Strong.
Brainiac, you need a name.
Yeah,
A big name.
this guy from fucking
No.
yeah, that fucking weird show or whatever.
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang
No.
Theory.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, there's a bunch of people that I would consider. Would be,
Ooh.
what's his
Now
face?
that, no, down.
This guy or this guy?
No, up. Who's that?
Mads Mikkelsen. He was the
That would
villain.
be-
He was one of the
that would
villains
be
in Death Stranding.
That would be a sweet one. Or what's his name?
Jude Law.
No, Matt. Who played Is that the guy that played what's his name from Star Wars? Thrawn.
Oh no! You're talking about
I would like him to be Brainiac. That would be sweet.
this guy. You're talking about this guy,
Yeah.
Zachary Quinto.
No. Thrawn, not Thrawn. The other Thrawn.
Eobard Thawne?
Star Wars Thrawn.
Thrawn from Star Wars. Oh, the older
Luke
man.
Cage. Yeah.
Thrawn actor. This guy.
Yeah.
That's
would be
okay.
sweet.
So he's the brother to that guy. Mads
Okay,
Mikkelsen.
okay.
He's Mads Mikkelsen's brother.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. But
Yeah,
he'd be sweet as Brainiac.
Yeah.
Or his brother
Well, I
would be
think he's
sweet as
very.
How old is he? How old are
He-
both?
Yeah, you see Mads and Thrawn, Mads and Lars. And he was in Star
No,
Wars.
Vince. He's too old, dude.
Yeah, he's an older gentleman. Both of them are very older gentlemen. I think Mads is pretty good. He has a really cool, like, I don't know if you remember in the Rebels movie or whatever. Or was this Squad? What's that one movie you guys? Rebel One? Rogue One?
Rogue One, yeah, Rogue One.
He was the father.
You're right.
And,
yeah.
And he has a cool accent and shit like that. So, I mean, maybe. But to me, he plays like, I don't know. I could see him doing Darkseid. Not Darkseid. No. Deathstroke. I could see Mads Mikkelsen being Deathstroke.
That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, because Mads plays Death Stranding. His character is like a soldier. And he reminds me of, Death Stranding is so fucking wild. I don't know if you played it.
Yeah, that's who I want for Brainiac.
This guy?
Quinto.
I would like him for Deadshot,
Quinto.
dude.
No, Quinto.
Zachary Quinto.
Yeah.
Let me see.
He would be a good Brainiac. He would be a good Brainiac because he played Spock.
Yeah, Zachary Quinto. That's who he said. That's the guy from Heroes.
He would be a great Brainiac.
Oh yeah, dude. His voice is so crazy. Like the way he talks, he's very like the robotic kind of sounding voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zachary Quinto would be a badass choice, dude. Man, you know what? Like how old are you? Hi, mom. My mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, mom. That's Derpy. That's your other son from Ohio. Do you remember Heroes, the TV show?
Get to refer to me was what era that was.
The guy that you just talked about was in it.
What Heroes?
Yeah, I'll put it up right now. This is man, dude. This show
I might have been too young for that.
Yeah, this show deserved like a reboot and everything. There's Zachary Quinto, Peter Petrelli, Milo Ventimiglia. This is the guy that came out in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as
She said hello, my children.
Graviton, Hayden Panettiere. Like this show was good. Ray Parks was in it in the second season.
Sounds good with the cast.
Huh?
That sounds good with the cast.
Dude, it was damn, dude. Heroes Reborn. Like, watch. I'm gonna try to find it on.
But tell me wrong if Quinto wouldn't be a badass freaking Brainiac.
Let me see. Heroes trailer.
Vince, you have to agree with me. Quinto would be a badass Brainiac. He would be such a great Brainiac.
Zachary.
There's a lot of audio feedback. I don't know what that was.
Oh no, it's not. It's because I have a video playing. I'm gonna play you a video right now. So
Okay.
let me see. Okay, here we go. Share screen. Pop. Okay, so this was Heroes, the television show. This is the first season.
Zachary Quinto. Vince.
Zachary Quinto would have been the G, dude. So this guy dreams of having superpowers. This whole universe doesn't have heroes in it, but the moment that there's this weird eclipse, people just start having powers. Like this cheerleader, she has like a healing ability, so she's constantly recording like her doing crazy stunts to kill herself, and then she heals. And then she ends up saving some people in a burning train. And the only thing people know is that there was a girl in a cheerleader outfit that saved people from a burning building who could not have survived.
What year did that come out in?
Bro, this was 18 years ago. This trailer was 18 years ago.
I think I remember it. I think I remember it, but I was like really young.
This show, like, if you ever have a chance, I tell everybody, go back and watch it.
I don't know if it's on Netflix anymore.
Nah, but it's on Amazon Prime, I think.
Okay.
But like, what's crazy about it is like, it was such a phenomenal series that even like not being part of Marvel, not being a part of DC, like Stan Lee came out in an episode in the second season. Exactly, Avi. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Hiro Nakamura, his character is probably the best written character in any comic book film ever, dude. Like any series or nothing. His is fucking so cool.
My name is Hiro Nakamura.
Peter, this character is cool, but he suffers from what Marvel suffered from, which is when they made a character called the Mimic. He's able to take people's powers, like when he's in a certain vicinity, and he never loses them. So he just keeps stacking superpowers. He's like Deku in My Hero Academia.
That's Quinto, right?
Yeah, Zachary Quinto. He plays Sylar, which is like a serial killer.
See? Just right up Brainiac's alley.
This was like where this guy made his fucking like he made himself in this film. Like he really did, dude. Like it was nuts. He literally got Star Wars or Star Trek after this. Yeah, it's super worth it, guys. If you guys haven't seen it, I recommend this TV show. It's if you can go watch it. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Are you on the list? Like there's so many cool fucking aspects of that show. Super worth it. Super worth it. But yeah. Oh my mom's like, hello, all my children. That's fucking funny. Oh mom, you're the best. But yeah, man, Heroes is a super great show if you haven't seen it. But Zachary Quinto would be an interesting choice for
Brainiac.
Brainiac, man, you're absolutely correct. I think he'd be really good. I think Brainiac would be a really good character, but yeah, with the way James Gunn's going, I don't really know what he's doing. I know that Superman's got called out for a second film, and then he'll eventually get a trilogy, right? You were
Yeah.
saying? So,
Who would you cast as Batman though?
man, I wasn't not a fan of that preacher guy.
The Reacher guy? Or not a fan of it?
Yeah, well, I would have liked that guy, but he's too huge. So
That's
Javi,
what I'm saying. I'm not a fan of Alan Richardson either.
so Javi's asking all the seasons because he heard it went downhill after season 1. So what happened was after season 1 got released, season 1 is fucking chef's kiss, bro. It's super good. But then they ended up having the original writers strike, which is the thing that they just did again. And the writers strike, a bunch of writers left us. So there was like a bare bones team of trying to like save the second season. And it was a really rough, hard like sell. Even though season 2 was good, season 3 kind of drops. But I think Ray Parks is in that one. And then I think it goes up to season 5, and season 4 and 5 are kind of like messy. And then not too long after that, Zachary Quinto, the famous Shazam character, he bought the rights for the film or the TV show and then tried to reboot it. Tried to get like a reboot, like a soft reboot of the whole universe. And I don't think it really worked out too well. And if I'm not mistaken, let me see. Heroes Reborn television series. Yeah. Heroes Reborn cast. Yeah. Noah Barnett, Masioka comes back. So 2 of the characters from the original cast come back. Noah Gray, yeah, Mika comes back. These are all characters that are in the original series. Oh, Christina Rose comes back. Oh, that's so dope. I didn't even get to see how many people's come back in the second season from the original. But a good amount of people come back from the first season to when it was started, but a lot of them weren't able to come back. But yeah, Zachary Levi comes back, or he buys the series and tries to restart it. And yeah, but Zachary Quinto does not make his return in the series. So that kind of sucks. That would have been dope. But yeah, there's a good amount of characters that do come back in the Reborn series, but it wasn't very good. It wasn't very accepted. But yeah, if you get a chance, go back. It's a moment in comic book and film superhero history where a series out of nowhere came in and dominated the fucking series. And then not only that, there was like a Reddit page for it. I forget the name of the page, but it's based on the comic book company that's in the film or in the series. And you used to go on that thing because there were so many Easter eggs that were popping off every week. Dude, it was like a Metal Gear Solid Easter egg franchise. Dude, it was so crazy. It was so nuts on how much Easter egg was in it. Like, it was so cool. But yeah, what else we got? I talked about The Boys. Did you hear about The Boys getting Vault Rising?
No.
Are you familiar with The Boys TV show?
Yes.
So they're getting a prequel based on Soldier Boy's era. It's called
Jensen
Vault
Ackles.
Rising. Yeah, Jensen Ackles. You know everybody loves that dude.
Everyone wants him to be Batman. I don't want him to be Batman.
He's too short. I think he's too short.
He's already voiced Batman in the animated stuff, the new animated stuff.
Let me see. Batman.
And his voice is not even the good one.
Let's see what the interwebs says for
Brendan Skelner.
a Batman fan cast. Okay.
Okay. You see what the AI thinks?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
AI. All right, here we go for Batman.
I personally want the top right, but that's just me.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
You don't think he's too short? How tall is Jake Gyllenhaal?
He's 5'11".
No way.
But I think he has the range for everything, so that's just me though.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I don't think an unknown name could pull off Batman.
You don't think an unknown?
Yeah, I don't think an unknown name.
This guy don't even look 6 foot. That's crazy as fuck.
It needs to be an actor that's known.
Like,
with
okay.
range. With range.
So we have the first guy. I don't know who that is. I know he's probably was like a Nip Tuck or something. The Eternals guy on the bottom. I like the guy on the bottom third.
Who's that?
He comes out on a lot of like lawyer TV shows and shit. I think he was like in what was that fucking business TV show? Not the Wolves of Wall Street, but yeah, he comes out on a lot of fucking Batman. Not a Batman, but like lawyer television shows and shit.
John Hamm?
Is that his name? John Hamm?
It might be John Hamm.
Right now, Brandon Sklenar as James Gunn. Sklenar?
Skelnar.
He's up for talks.
Really?
Yeah. What do you
What
think
does
of
it
this guy?
say?
It says that he would be. Fans think Brandon Sklenar should be play the James Gunn DCU. Brandon says
He was in what's it called? Yellowstone.
yeah.
19 something.
Yeah, he says playing Batman would be a what is it? Like a dream come true kind of shit. Yeah, so but yeah, that's not too bad. Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell would be sweet.
Okay. What's this? Yeah, same guy.
If we're gonna go range for everything, I would say Gyllenhaal.
Who?
That's
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah,
I mean,
because his range of everything.
yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal is Batman.
Because he can go like brutal. You know what I mean? He can go like crazy, and he can go to like maybe like show like how
What about the guy?
You know what Robert Downey Jr. was with the drinking.
What about Anson Mount?
Who's that?
The guy that played the Star Trek dude. This guy. I think he has a good face for it if you want to get like an older Batman.
Nah.
I mean, look at it, dude. I mean, that's not a. I mean, come on, dude. Look at this.
You need to be like at least. How old is he?
He is 52 years old.
Too old. Too old.
Too old.
Yeah, too old.
What was Jake Gyllenhaal's age?
43, 44.
He's like 3 years younger than this guy. 44 years old. He's like 7 years younger than this dude.
The time they make it, it might be old. It might be over with now.
Oh yeah, that's not a lie though. But look, he looks like Christopher Reeves right here.
No, I just need someone like in their middle age, like 40s, like early 40s. Honestly,
Early 40s. Okay. Who else? Batman fan cast, right?
yeah.
Let's see. The Jake Gyllenhaal one's not too, but there's so many people already that could just play this dude. Like, there's just
Everyone wants Pattinson. I don't want Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I don't want him as the Batman as the new Batman for DCU.
Why not?
Just because it's too grounded. This new Batman, this DCU Batman, has to be like basically. You ever watch Brave and the Bold, the animated series?
Mm-hmm.
It has to be that.
What
exactly
about
like that? More fantastical, more funny. You know what I mean? More not corny, but like just there has to be a balance of it.
Yo, what about Sam Witwer? That would be crazy, dude.
Who's that?
I mean, dude, he looks dope though, man. The guy that played Sam Witwer, yeah.
Who's that again?
He played the fucking dude from Star Wars Unleashed. Oh, watch, I'll show you right now. This guy right here, he's on the feed. Sam Witwer.
What was he in?
Oh, he hasn't really been in a lot. He used to be like in some television shows back in the day. He was like in Vampire Diaries or some vampire movie. But like now he's older. He plays Star Killer.
I do know who I want as Alfred, though.
He's Star Killer from Star Wars Unleashed,
Gotcha.
and
I
he was the voice of Darth Maul in the animated series.
I do know who I want as
This guy.
Alfred, though.
The which one? Alfred?
I know who I want for Alfred. There's only 2 choices I want.
Who is it?
Well, my number 1 is Ralph Fiennes.
Okay.
He played Voldemort.
Okay.
Or actually, there's 2 more. Actually, what's his name from House?
Oh yeah, the guy from House I think would do really good.
Or if he's old enough, if he doesn't die soon, McDermott, Ian.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty dope.
But that's just me. They probably won't go those names though.
You know what's super crazy is this guy plays Star Killer in the original video game of Star Wars Unleashed.
Actually, honestly, that's not a bad choice.
Yeah, he looks fantastic, dude.
I see it. Go back to that last picture.
This one?
No, that one right there. That the left one with the white. Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
go back.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back here. I mean, these just looking like here.
That first one.
Yeah, this one right here, right?
Yeah, that one. That one looks like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. I mean, he has the look. You look at here.
That one right there.
Looks his hair back. Yeah, this right here. Like, I mean, he has the look. He has the facial features for anything like.
Does he have the range though? That like you need the range.
Well, this guy plays.
You need a father figure. You need to be a father figure.
This guy has a lot of range. Like if you go to like his shows and everything he's done, like he's been in a lot of stuff, dude.
Maybe in Smallville.
Yep.
Oh, he was Solo.
Yep.
He was Solo, right?
No, he was a voice actor in it. Yeah.
Darth Maul.
He does a lot of voice acting. Thrawn. But he was in Gamer, NCIS. But he was in a television show, something Prison Escape or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got a fuckload of range when it comes to the things that he's been in. So
now here's my question:
he was an Infamous, the video game too.
Who should play Swamp Thing?
Huh?
Who should play Swamp Thing?
Anyone, dude. I don't give a shit about Swamp Thing. Who the fuck cares about Swamp Thing? That's crazy, dude. Chrissy in the comment section, what's up? What's up? Javi says, so it's not Robert Patterson. Still up in the air. Please not John Hamm. That guy is a piece of shit. That's awesome. Javi says it might be a young no-name actor like Superman. Yeah, but he'd been in some stuff, but not a lot. And Chrissy says, hi, guys. I just stopped in to say hi. Got to get to bed. Got a flight in the morning. I will catch you in the replay. Good job, Chris, and safe travels. You know, I don't know what you do, what your little seances are, rituals for flights, but I usually set myself up with some really heavy metal music, and I just fly. And Vince says, I see Brandon Skellner as the new Batman.
Yep.
That's a good call. So he doesn't look that bad either, man.
Grind, because I might do a sports pod, Chris, on my channel.
When? I
don't know, but I might try to get Brian on there.
I'm telling you, bro, Brian is a G at sports, dude.
I might try to get like just do a talk show or something, like previewing sports teams. But
yeah, that'd be dope. Brian would be your guy, man. He knows a lot about sports, dude. A shitload,
man. Doesn't have the time. He just doesn't have the time anymore. Yeah,
he's been a busy dude. He just got himself a new solid ass job that he was like telling me about. So I'm really proud of him, man. So things are working out really good. So on the up and up, baby, on the up and up. Yo, what is I know you're not really like too much on the MCU shit, but like what is your take on the theory that the reason why all this shit in like the doomsday world and the world collapsing and the universe and the incursions is based on the theory that Captain America wanted to go back and hit it? Did you hear about this?
Yes.
So
I don't blame Captain America. I don't blame Captain America.
I mean, Peggy Carter's gorgeous.
Right.
Yeah.
Even the actress.
Timelines for that too, man.
Even the actress.
Yeah, Haley Atwell, she's amazing, dude. Yeah, so apparently the reason why the multiverse and the incursions and all that stuff is happening is because of the fact that Captain America went all the way back to the past and broke the timeline and stayed with Peggy Carter to create like an oddity in the timeline. And then it just kind of run its course. So it's very difficult to understand the time travel thing. And this is what muddies the water to a lot of storytelling because it's not dipped in reality, so you can fuck with it as much as you want, right?
Right.
But the theory is like, okay, so we created in the movie Infinity War or Endgame, Tony Stark on, I don't know, just shitting down and fucking eating popcorn or whatever breaks, the number one rule and figures out how to time travel, because he took time off from being a dad or whatever. So I guess this was always just an easy calculation or whatever the fuck. But it's hard to explain if Captain America had always been with Peggy Carter, and if Peggy Carter and him just hid it from everybody, right? Or if when the Avengers went into the past and into all that shit and grabbed the crystals and all that stuff, if they fucked over everything and when they got to the new universe, they came back or whatever, that universe has been altered in some way that the movies didn't show, but in the background it's been changed in a certain way. So the theory is that Captain America went back and put all the stones back, but him staying in the past created the little thing that the TVA was talking about, the split, when it goes all fucking crazy or whatever. And that Tony Stark was the anchor being, because anchor beings, I think it's a stupid concept too. It doesn't make any fucking sense. But what do you think? So that was Kang's whole thing, is that Kang was coming back to be like, yo, I need to stop Captain America because he's going to fuck up my whole conquering shit in the future. He needs to be there in the regular.
If that's the reason behind it.
Sounds horrible, man.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh,
dude. It sounds like shit.
I'm gonna laugh in the theater.
Can you imagine?
I'm gonna walk out.
Can you imagine Dr. Doom comes in and goes, "I'm here to stop Captain America from clapping cheeks in the past. No one should be able to do that. If anything, you're gonna be your own grandpa or whatever." Like, it's so weird, dude. But then again, it's like, in actuality, Captain America belongs in that timeline.
Yep.
Because him going back to the past just kind of fixes everything naturally, because him waking up in the future is another branch of the timeline also, and him fucking doing crazy shit, because other stories you've heard about where Captain America doesn't get unfrozen. And you have comic books based on that, where there's a world with no Captain America, or Captain America's late, or whatever the fuck. It's always different, right? So like, I don't know, man. I feel like it's a weak entrance into the story. What do you think?
I'm just gonna laugh if that happens.
Right, that's funny. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on board for that.
I'm gonna laugh and walk out and say, "Hey, at least DC exists."
Right. It doesn't at the moment. It's only got one film, so we still got to give it time to grow, man. Because Brian made a really good point about the DC situation, right? Which is, if you look at the slate that they're making, like, it doesn't look like it's something serious.
Right.
It's very like let me ask you then, because you're a DC fan. Like, you're a big DC fan. Like, what's your take on them making a whole Clayface movie?
I think it's sweet.
Why?
We've never seen a villain like that on screen before.
That's Metamorpho, dude.
You're right. But
yeah, I think it's Metamorpho. We just saw that guy in the movie right now. But
it can't make things. It could transform into things. There's a difference.
Yeah, no, I get that. But like, I don't know, man. Like, in the overarching story,
animated series version, so that's what's gonna be cool about it.
But no. But what I mean is, like, Clayface and the overarching story of there being like a dark side or a Brainiac or the Crisis, Anti-Monitor
Maybe that's how they bring in Batman.
by making a Clayface movie? Like you're gonna
Yeah.
like you
Like
think it's
his
gonna be like a movie based on Clayface, like following him around while Batman is like casually like somewhere else in the background or something?
like stalking him or something.
And they're gonna call it Bat. But why wouldn't they call it Batman? Like Clayface isn't gonna
I
sell
don't know.
tickets.
I
You know
don't
what I
know.
mean?
Right.
It's kind of weird. I think it's a weird approach.
It is a weird approach, but like you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I've been trying to
How's
like
it gonna sell?
because I'm excited for the slate in some way, right?
Right.
But I think it's a weird approach because you would assume
I
that for
apologize
it.
for the sound in the background.
No, it's fine. For like,
I'm at my sister's house.
are you there already?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Nice. Like for them making a DC universe, wouldn't you think it'd be like a safer and more solid
It would
approach
be
for
like
them?
Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like the Trinity, right?
Right.
The Trinity would have to be established, and I think like it's kind of there, which
Yeah,
is like
I
the
think that's why he
Amazonas.
wants to be different though. Like he doesn't want to take the Marvel route.
No, that's understandable. That's understandable. I
Like
just, yeah, it sounds kind of like it's a little scary
right.
because it's taking a really big risk, I think,
Yeah.
because I don't feel like, oh, let me bring it up real quick, right? So that way we know what we're talking about. I'm gonna say
There
DCU.
was and what's it called is on hold too now.
The which one?
Titans.
The Titans film, right?
Yeah.
I think it's this one. I'm gonna open it up real quick. Yeah, yeah. Let me bring it up real fast. So that way we have at least some type of
Hey, yo,
picture.
chat. Make sure you give this a like and subscribe because this mother trucker Chris right here is the goat, and his channel is the goat. So give it a
Thank you
like
guys. I appreciate you guys.
and
Appreciate you,
subscribe.
Derps. I always appreciate you, brother. Okay, so I have the list up. I have the slate. Now
So-called sleep.
Peacemaker's about to drop, right?
Right.
Superman came out already. We got that. And then Supergirl's
Yeah.
coming up next, which isn't too far away, actually. Man, that's crazy to know that it's that close.
Yep.
Um
Then Lantern.
well, I mean,
then
wait, is it
Waller.
June 20? What is it? June 2026? Oh yeah, we got a lot of time.
Yep.
So we got like a whole year for that to drop in some way, right?
Next year's Lanterns and Supergirl drop.
Mm-hmm. Now,
So I'm
then
excited
after
for
that, it kind of gets a little bit weird.
Yeah, it gets confusing after because they really haven't established or announced anything to us.
Yeah. So we have Waller.
There is a spin-off show supposed to happen of Jimmy Olsen being like a night show and introducing villains to us.
Jimmy Olsen?
Yeah, like a night show,
What the heck? Is it supposed to be like a real movie or a series?
a series, and it's supposed to be like a series introducing villains of the DCU.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he'll
From
go
his
around like
perspective.
videotape or photography. Or
Right,
something?
right, maybe like that.
Like
should be
like he's a reporter. It's following him as a reporter.
Yeah, and it's showing them fight like the characters maybe fight in his
Like maybe you
perspective.
get like a Solomon Grundy,
Right,
Killer
right.
Croc, and all those guys. I see that. I can see that. That'd be actually really cool. But what I was gonna say is after Lanterns, we get Waller. Mind you,
They haven't really announced anything on Waller yet.
no. Well, I mean, I don't even know what they're gonna announce. They could be just like them saying it out loud, just to be like, "Oh, we got this show," but like, could be like a fake name, right?
Right.
It could be like what Luther. They're just using Waller as like a gimmick or whatever.
Yeah.
Try to like save some secret projects or whatever.
Yeah.
Paradise Lost, which I'm guessing has to deal with Themyscira
Uh-huh.
and them opening the gates and Wonder Woman getting out or whatnot. I can feel like
Yeah.
that's the thing. Booster Gold, again, man. I'm over
What's his name
Waller.
might
I
be
could be
Booster
excited about it.
What's his name supposed to be Booster Gold? I think he's in Peacemaker season 2.
What's his name or what? Who's the actor?
I forget his name. But he was in Obi-Wan. He was in the Obi-Wan series. The guy, the Scam guy.
The scam guy.
He wanted to be a Jedi. He was like faking as a Jedi in Obi-Wan.
Acting like a what?
He was like a. He was like a. He was supposed. They went to like a trade.
Oh,
Planet?
the Indian guy.
Yeah, he's supposed to be him. Booster
Yeah,
Gold.
Kumal Nanjani.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wow, that's super crazy. So they're gonna
Make him
race-
Booster Gold. Yeah,
they're gonna swap his race.
yeah, I think so.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Well, I mean, he's funny enough, I guess.
Right, that's the point. He's supposed to be a loser from the future to be funny. So
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know they were gonna do that. That's crazy.
he was at the premiere, and everyone's like on Twitter saying, "I think he might be in this season 2." And
So they think he might be in season
Booster
2
Gold.
of Peacemaker. He has to be if they're gonna be doing time travel
Right,
or multiverse, because he's like a multiversal cop. Also, he works for like the Time Society or whatever.
right,
Yeah, but so does Maxwell Lord in some parts, if I'm not mistaken.
right.
But then that goes to show after that they have Sergeant Rock, right?
I think that's canceled.
Sergeant Rock got canceled.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then
DC.
Clayface, and then Brave and the Bold, Authority, Swamp Thing, Blue Beetle, and then
Are those still up for grabs? They haven't really brought them up.
yeah, they're up for grabs.
Okay, so Brave and the Bold, I can consider them coming with that, and they have.
I think at this point they might just do it because
I think they should, man. I don't know why they're not.
I've heard the rumor that Robin might be in Batman Part 2.
They need to establish Robin. I mean, goddamn, most movies don't get past, 1 or 2 movies, and then they don't have a good Robin story. Like, it's just, I feel bad for the characters that are the Robin storytelling parts, because you never get like a coherent, badass, like, this is what happens to Robin in the future kind of shit.
I'm so excited to see Lanterns just because it's a different version of it.
Yeah, I mean, from what they talked about, where it's like a buddy cop and the sci-fi shit, I'm excited for it.
Yeah. It may not even have that much Lantern stuff in it. It may just be like the buddy cop thing.
Yeah, but even with that,
Like
I hope they kind of give us like a Aliens kind of vibe.
Like, you mean like Alien Earth or something like that?
Yeah, Alien Earth is really good. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't. I don't have Disney Plus anymore.
It's not on Disney Plus, is it?
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus because it's Hulu.
Yeah, I thought it was on Hulu.
It's on Hulu, but it's Hulu integrated into Disney Plus.
Well, it's on websites. So if you go watch movies on websites, it should be there.
But I don't want to pirate for an alien thing.
And it's not bad, dude. It's really good, though. I think it has a good concept. I was just talking about this by myself solo earlier, where I was like, I like the concept where it's like the company, the Yulani company was like, yo, it'd be really cool if we went out and got a bunch of like fuck off aliens that could just kill everybody in split seconds. And we just got these dudes and brought them home. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen or whatever?
Right.
And that's literally what happens. And anything you can think that happens is gonna fucking happen in that show. It's like in the very beginning, like the fucking, what is it, like I guess like the xenomorph of that group gets out and starts the whole ship. Ooh. And the cyborg is like, the one that's in charge of the ship is like, oh, I'm just gonna crash land this bitch on Earth. I gotta finish the mission, guys. And then of course when it crash lands, what do you think?
That sounds just as dumb as the Jurassic World thing.
Yeah, because it's like, well, the fucking cyborg's like, I gotta finish the mission, I guess, guys. Let me crash land this bitch on the planet. And of course, the worst thing you can think that happens, it crash lands and all the aliens get out, and then they gotta fucking go on a mission to capture all these fucking violently fucking off the chain fucking animals. Stupid, dude. But it's so worth the movie, dude. Yeah, like Javier is saying it's good too. Javi's saying it's good. It's a good show. It really is. It's literally everything you want out of like an Aliens TV show. They can't do anything more with it. They literally can't. Like what? Like,
then there's Alien Requiem. I'm joking.
Well, dude, that movie sucked, dude. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, whatever Hollywood has felt comfortable doing with aliens, we've seen.
Right.
We've seen. They're in space. Someone's got to go to the ship. Seen it. They got to go
Well,
into the ship and save some people. Seen that too.
shout out to the alien ship and that's fastly approaching the Earth in December.
Oh yeah, dude. What do you? Oh, fuck it. I just heard about that shit too. That's the Yolani fucking ship with the aliens in it, dude. They're gonna crash
Yeah,
land.
they're gonna probe us.
They're gonna crash land. They're gonna probe us.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, we've seen everything that the alien TV. It's like Predator, dude. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Like, there's nothing that they could do with Predator right now that'll make me excited. The only thing they can do is
Badlands looks so terrible.
which one?
Badlands.
Badlands, yeah, it's not too good. But like it's super crazy. Like, you know what works for me in the Predator TV show, even Aliens, is if it's a versus series now. Like it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I want to see Ryu versus the aliens. I want to see My Hero Academia versus the aliens. Marvel versus the aliens. Like there's nothing that these shows are going to do independently that get me excited anymore.
I want to see Death Note versus the aliens.
Yeah, you see, like he has to learn their name and then he has to write them in the book and shit. It's like useless. It's the most useless fucking ability ever. But you know what I mean? Like there's nothing that they could do other than like put the human beings in like the most fucking ridiculous situation ever.
Oh wait, which brings me to my next point.
What's
For
up?
the anime thing. Did you see the One Piece trailer?
Yes.
Okay, you saw season 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know. All right, continue. Sorry.
It's good. I'm excited for it.
I
You
just
see,
can't.
you see, Vince gets it. He's like aliens versus Fast and the Furious.
Yes, aliens versus Fast and the Furious.
'Cause
Family.
that would be
Family
that
United.
would be fucking ridiculously funny to watch. But we kind of have that with
Their
Riddick.
family versus our family.
Well, we have it with Riddick. So Vin Diesel's already in a movie versus aliens almost. Pitch Black.
Not to mention, you know what we need?
Oh, that would be a cool series though. Riddick
You know
versus the aliens.
what we need?
What's up?
We need what's his name from Die Hard?
Oh, Bruce Willis
Bruce Willis to save the
versus
day.
aliens.
No, Bruce Willis saved the day from an asteroid again.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Man, poor Bruce Willis. He's already in the position.
Yeah,
Yeah, his mind's deteriorating. He has dementia.
yeah. I've known a couple people that have died from dementia.
Yeah, it's a pretty sad.
It's not fun.
Yeah, it's a pretty sad way to go, man. But yeah, the Alien Earth TV show is
Hey,
pretty solid.
We already got that one. That's called Godzilla 98.
Nah, that'd be funny. Aliens versus Godzilla would be interesting.
We got that in 1998 with Godzilla.
But that wasn't because he had babies. We didn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He had
Yeah.
babies.
No, but he's saying like Godzilla versus the aliens.
Yeah, but like I was just saying, we already got it though because you had the alien eggs and they looked like the aliens.
But they weren't fighting him. They were with him. It would be
Right.
cool to see him fighting. But that would be kind of shitty too because the aliens are just gonna like burrow into Godzilla and fuck him up. You know what I mean? Because I don't think they fucking die with fire. I mean, he can hit him directly with his laser beam, which is pretty fucking violent. But like,
Vince, if you want that movie, go ask Sci-Fi, okay? The channel.
yo, what's up, Ham?
Go ask the channel Sci-Fi, okay? They'll make
Sci-fi
it for
will
you.
make it. It's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be bad.
You remember
Sci-fi.
those? You remember those bad movies they made all the time?
Yeah,
They show all the
when sci-fi was going out of business, they were like, "Fuck it, let's do it, guys. Everything we want."
right,
Godzilla 2014 versus 1998 Godzilla.
right. There was like a spider.
You know what
versus
movie I would like to see
crocodile
them?
movie?
You know what movie I would like to see them return to, but at the same time, it'd probably be a fucking disaster.
What?
Freddy versus Jason.
Oh, they'll.
I don't know if you remember that. I don't know if you remember that when you were young.
That movie was so bad.
It was bad.
It was so bad, but they'll fuck it up even more.
Yeah, because in my mind, I when I was younger, I was like, "Oh, this would be great," and then when we got it, I was like, "Wow, this is not great."
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it ended up being ridiculous.
it's
Dude.
Batman and Robin bad. It's
Yeah, it
Batman
was
and
pretty
Robin bad.
That's super crazy, man. That's super crazy. Yeah, but man, that's fucking wild, dude. That's fucking wild. But yeah, I wanted to see. We also have.
Did you see that one movie that they made with Sci-Fi Channel with like the spider and the freaking crocodile or something like that?
No.
No. Okay.
Uh-uh.
It was whack. I used to watch all those goofy, like terrible CGI films
Mm-hmm.
that Sci-Fi used to watch, and there was like one versus a crocodile and
It's
a
like
spider,
crocodile versus fucking whatever.
like a tarantula spider or something.
Nice. That's
Like,
crazy.
oh, let me see if I
Yeah.
can find it.
The only other thing I can think about that we haven't talked about is, of course, the Spider-Man 3 stuff that's going on. There's a bunch of like pictures. You know, so the Hulk is rumored. There's pictures of the Punisher now. Like, what's your take on the Spider-Man movie that's going to be coming out?
I don't know. I mean, he's so old now. It's like not even believable.
Yeah, that's a good point. But John Burton as a Punisher?
No, is
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to be like, oh yeah, he's just getting into college.
Yeah.
He's got like, he just looks like he's like in his 30s already.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do, man. Like, I get it. You know, they're trying to run into like this next part of the Spider-Man. I think they're rushing it, but I think they got to get ready to introduce these characters because they got to put them on the ship somehow, right? They got to get them on the life raft, getting into Secret Wars, because the concept is like, how do you get all of these characters on that Doom planet, right? So in the comic books, they do there's a ship that Reed Richards creates, which can take people into the multiverse, which is, I guess, the ship that they have. It kind of can go into the multiverse, I guess, now, but it doesn't even explain how it can do it in the movie yet. But yeah, I feel like the life raft is going to be their ship, and then all the characters are going to get on it. And there's also a rumor that Thanos is coming back, and we all know in Secret Wars, the new one.
Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't spiders. It was a crocodile versus a mega python.
Yeah, it was a python versus crocodile.
You remember that? Do you remember that?
I remember that.
That was the most goofy thing I ever watched.
The cover looked ridiculous, dude. But yeah,
pull it up. Can you show chat?
Yeah. What was it? Python versus alligator? What is it?
Mega python versus Gatoroid, I believe. Look at this. What's the most goofy? That was like the most goofy shit I've ever seen in my life. And then the snake had babies too, and the crocodile had babies too.
Yeah, was it? No, it wasn't Dino Croc. It was Mega Python versus
Gatoroid.
Gatoroid, yeah.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I found it. It's right
Look at that poster, dude.
Yeah, it's right there.
Look at that poster, chat.
Yeah, this is like where the ridiculous time. Mega Shark.
Yeah, Mega Shark and all that. They were like
Lake
making the most
Placid versus
ridiculous
Anaconda.
like TV movies ever.
Yep, that one right there.
I got like basically I used to watch like those stuff because I got like bored and
I used to watch these because I knew they were gonna be bad.
Right.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know, I just sometimes enjoy watching B films. Just like really bad films. But yeah, the Pest movie was good though. Yeah, I think Vince just put that up. The Rapper, check out Rapper Priest movie. Better not be bad, dude.
Better not be bad.
Yeah, I don't want to get canceled.
We're gonna get demonetized.
I know, real quick.
Turning to a dinosaur.
Velociprastor.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah,
That was so
dude.
stupid. That was so stupid. The
Look at this,
CGI was so bad. The CGI was so bad.
Yo, but have you guys are you guys familiar with Kung Fury?
I think so.
Kung Fury was that like YouTube video that came out. Like it was like a Kung Fury. But it's because the whole movie's online.
No,
like you can literally watch it like on YouTube, and it's not like it's not you won't get in trouble. Like it's put there on purpose. It's like 30 minutes, but like this was the trailer.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Hey,
You got a permit?
It's so good, dude. I don't know if you guys have seen this. It's so worth it, dude.
Right here.
It was supposed to be making fun of like the old Double Dragon video games
Yeah.
and Final Fight and all that shit. Streets of Rage. That's the main actor and the director and the writer of this movie.
Yeah, that was a good time. Like, oh shoot, wait.
Renegade Cop.
Bro, you guys need to.
Did you watch this one, Chris?
Fuck yeah, I did.
No, I meant the most recent bad film of the year.
Now he must defeat the most evil
Wait, the what?
Kung Fu master.
The most recent bad film of the year.
Which one? The War of the Worlds?
Did you watch it?
No, fuck no. I'm not gonna watch that shit.
I know someone that watched it, and it was probably the worst thing they ever watched in their
Yeah,
life.
it's the worst thing. Look, you guys need to watch this. Look, there's
AKA
Kung Fuhrer,
Hitler
and that guy's from
of all time.
the Dick in a Box group.
I can hack you back in time.
Hacker
Nazi
man.
Germany, just like a time machine.
He gets on that and then he starts traveling into the future.
That's
Hacking
crazy.
time.
Oh no.
It's so ridiculous, dude. There's like Vikings and Odin. Look, they call Odin and look at Odin.
We're young.
And the action sequences are so good, dude.
Get
I want to be
Run
for
your
young.
unspeakable adventures, never before shown in a motion picture. Get ready for
Kung Fury. If you guys haven't seen Kung Fury, you need to fucking watch this movie. Yeah, if Velociraptor Pastor's like your thing, that's it. It's so the whole film is here online already. And not only that, they have a part 2 and look who's in part 2.
What makes someone's work a work of
Like,
art?
it's nuts. It's because
I love it. It's an ad.
It's an ad.
Ideas.
Part 2 never got released. But that's because there was a bunch of scrutiny with the group that they partnered up with in China.
Yeah.
And fucking they stole a bunch of rights and took a bunch of money. They fucked this
Who's
guy over.
in it? Who's in it?
In a city
Michael Fassbender.
with crime.
Oh,
Time ruled by chaos. The
It's
world's
ridiculous.
number
It's like you're in a fucking video
is
game.
also the world's greatest crime fighting team. They are the Thunder Cops.
Thunder Cops.
Barbariana.
Triceratops.
Triceratops. Dynamite.
Hacker Man.
And
Kung Fury.
What are you gonna do, Kung Fury?
My job.
Oh, Jesus.
they're on a mission to clean up
They're on a mission.
But when the worst criminal of all time.
That's
That
like the
guy,
most
he's
80s
so
thing
fucking
ever.
bad and he's so funny, dude.
It looks like the most 80s thing ever.
Yeah, that's literally the whole point of it. It's supposed to be like out of pocket 80s film. Like RoboCop on like crack.
Steroids, yeah, crack.
Seek fail. Strap in.
This is a 10-minute trailer, dude. Like, it's so bonkers. But look, they bring in Michael Fassbender, Colt Magnum.
Best goddamn FBI agent in the world.
Fury, meet your new partner.
I hear you're the best Miami's got.
Fucking Magneto, dude.
That means take all of me. You want to catch Nazis? Then you follow my code.
We follow the police manual.
I play by 2 rules. Rule 1. In this fucked up zoo of life, there are too many lions trying to eat the innocent monkeys.
The Triceratops.
So when a lion gets loose,
So ridiculous.
What are you talking about, bro?
I ate its ears, nose, testicles, the whole kit and caboodle. Then the other lions realized
I can't believe you just said that.
and they stayed
You
in
would
their
have paid him a lot of
cages.
money for saying that.
Yeah, dude, they fucking.
I eat lions every goddamn day. If you're not prepared to do the same, then you hang up
Look how
your
close
head,
he is.
walk out that door, and you never come back.
This is ridiculous, dude.
Catch
And
my
the
drift,
hair,
compadre.
Yeah, the fucking mullet, dude.
I'm not your goddamn compadre, fuck stash.
Fuck Stash.
I don't give a shit what you are. You want to make a justice omelet?
What?
Try me eggs.
What?
You never told us your second rule.
follow the
Rule
first
2.
rule.
Stay out of my way.
Stay out of my way.
One's a no bullshit
Door on,
renegade
kick it off.
FBI agent.
The most
The
80s
other is a
thing I've
no
ever seen on my
bullshit
life.
renegade cop. They may not see eye to
On your
eye,
left.
but when push comes to shove, they have
That's
each
hilarious.
other's back.
So dumb. Yo, the action in this fucking series is so good though.
Yeah, shoot him.
I think
We
it's
messing
time we
around
stop
like that.
using rule number 2. I don't want you to stay out of my way.
I want you to stay out of my way.
Son of a bitch.
But it turns out Adolf Hitler is still alive.
What?
How the hell is he still alive?
That's an
That
incredible
son of a
fucking
bitch into a
lava.
volcano.
That's kind of a bitch in a volcano.
Deadly villain from across time to aid with our attack.
Samurai, dude. Boulder.
He's taking over.
Fucking dumb, dude. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys need to check it out. It's so fucking worth it to watch. So,
That is hilarious.
again, part 2 got canceled because they had a bunch of shit happen. But the guy who was in charge of it released this as like, hey, we couldn't make it happen, but this is what we had. This is the whole thing. But Kung Fury 1 is out there, and it's on in YouTube HD. Fucking 30 minutes long of just pure awesomeness. You guys need to check it out if you haven't seen it. Kung Fury, and the soundtrack is amazing. David Hasselhoff is singing the song. What is it? Into Action. But what's the name of the song? David Hasselhoff. Going into action. Oh yeah, it's True Survivor. Yeah, True Survivor. True Survivor. It's a fucking great song. You'll have it on your fucking playlist for days. Derps, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. It's about 11:30 for you, right?
Right. But
And
that
you
was
are with family,
11:40.
so
11:40.
oh, 11:40, and you're with family right now, so I don't want to keep you up too long. Derps, what do we got going on this week, man?
I gotta actually I don't got. I'm gonna hang out with my sister tomorrow.
Nice. Are you streaming anytime this week?
Yes, I am. Actually, I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube. I'm gonna be streaming Gamescom.
Nice, dude.
That's Tuesday at 2. Just check me out on Derpy Entertainment on YouTube.
Yep.
I'll be streaming it, and then Tuesday I'm gonna be also golfing with some friends, old friends.
Oh, you're gonna go golf?
Yeah, I'm gonna go golf in the heat, unfortunately.
Oh, man, that's all good. Guys, there you go in the chat. I have Derpy's page up, so that way you guys can go hit him up on YouTube on his. What do you got? Well, just your YouTube channel. I got to.
I mostly stream on YouTube now than Twitch or anything.
Nice.
Yeah, we talked about that, Vince.
Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, the original Zod passed away. Yeah. Derpy brought it up. So.
And then also,
what a G, man.
There's more also. I'm probably gonna go Saturday. We might go to Williamsport for the Little League Championships.
Nice, dude. Nice. Well, I hope it turns out good.
And then I do the stats for my high school team. High school football starts this week for Ohio. So
are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited because get this. We went the championship in 2018. We lost, but point is the quarterback now was our ball boy then. He was the coach's son. He's now the quarterback. And that was like 7 years ago. So he's a sophomore. And he was in 3rd grade then.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, time does not hold up, man. It just keeps going.
Oh man. Yeah. Hopefully he gets the opportunity to play. How old is he this year?
He's only a sophomore, so but he's our quarterback. He's our QB1.
Nice, dude. Well, hopefully he brings the heat this year.
I'm excited.
Excellent. Well, Derpy, I appreciate you for jumping in with me. Brian had told me he was going to try to get on, but I guess he didn't get to make it, man. Poor dude. Busy man. You know how it goes. But everybody out there.
He was probably crying about the post game of the Cowboys.
Did they play today or what?
I think so.
Oh shit! And that's what probably went sour or what?
Yeah.
Well, Again, Derpy, I appreciate you so much, guys. Don't forget, check out
Yes.
Derpy's channel. It's in the comment section. It's on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Jump on him. 100 followers. The dude's set. Great material, great content. Go check it out. You're gonna love him. We love him. Derpy, I appreciate you so much for jumping in.
Appreciate you too, Chris. Link. I always
I
appreciate.
feel like I
letting
hadn't
come on
seen
here.
you in a long time, man. I feel
Yeah,
like,
we haven't been on here since like
a week, 2 weeks already.
no, maybe I haven't been on here since like maybe like Fantastic Four, right?
Yeah, Fantastic Four. Yeah, yeah. I
That's
feel like
crazy.
Yeah. So I hope you're doing good, man. I hope everything's working out really well for you. And yeah, I'll see you guys here on the podcast next Sunday. We appreciate every one of you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to me and Derpy, and don't forget to go check out Derpy's stuff. He actually pushes content out during the week also. So guys, make sure you go check him out. I appreciate every one of you, to all our extraordinary listeners. We appreciate you. We'll see you guys again here next Sunday on the Average Boys Podcast. Laters. Do good. Peace.
Don't be a Brian.